Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic Radio Theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Westerns and comedy on a Friday with episodes of Have Gun Will Travel starring John Dehner, Gunsmoke starring William Conrad, and the Lux Radio Theater. William Powell and Miriam Hopkins in an adaptation of the 1937 motion picture Tovarich. And we'll wrap it all up with Fibber and Molly. That's what's coming up on this Friday, 15th day of May, 135th day of the year, 230 days remaining. Back in 1618 on this date, Johannes Kepler confirmed his previously rejected discovery of the third law of planetary motion. He first discovered it on March 8th, but soon rejected the idea after some initial calculations were made. In 1862, President Lincoln signed a bill into law creating the Bureau of Agriculture. It is now the USDA. In 1869, in New York City, Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton formed the National Women's Suffrage Association. Las Vegas, founded on this date in 1905, when 110 acres in what would later become downtown were auctioned off. In 1911, the Supreme Court declared Standard Oil to be an unreasonable monopoly under the Sherman Antitrust Act and ordered the company to be dissolved. It was on this date in 1918 the Post Office Department, or now the USPS, became the first regular airmail service in the world between New York City, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. The animated short Plane Crazy, released on this date in 1928, featuring the first appearance of both Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Aboard a Boeing tri-motor aircraft on this date in 1930, Ellen Church became the first airline stewardess on a flight from Oakland, California to Chicago. Nylon stockings went on sale for the first time in the U.S. on this date in 1940. On that same date in 1940, McDonald's was founded. In 1942, in the U.S., a bill creating the Women's Auxiliary Army Corps, the WACS, signed into law. On this date in 1951, President Truman, speaking at the Armed Forces Day dinner in the Statler Hotel in Washington, urged everybody to remember the soldiers fighting in Korea.
I hope every one of you will go home. Get down on your knees and pray for guidance to do the right thing, that these young men that are now fighting on the battlefields of Korea shall not die in vain.
President Truman on this date in 1951. In 1964, on this date, the Smothers Brothers gave their first concert in Carnegie Hall in New York City. The Beatles' final album, Let It Be, released in the U.S. on this date in 1970. Also in 1970, on this date, President Nixon appointed Anna Mae Hayes and Elizabeth P. Hoisington, the first female Army generals. In Laurel, Maryland, on this date in 1972, Arthur Bremer shot and paralyzed Alabama Governor George Wallace while he was campaigning to be president. Joan Rivers' stint as a late-night talk show host on Fox came to an end on this date in 1987 when the network fired her and her husband, the producer of the show.
I love you so much. Let me just, first of all, the lawyers have said to me, my lawyers have said, please don't say anything. And I've told the Fox people, they were very worried. They're all watching now with all their lawyers. I said, I will not say anything. So I'm not going to say anything. Sometimes you get together, you have differences, they have differences. Things don't work out. You know what I mean? It's nobody's fault. I have been in this business 23 years. I'm going to be in this business another 23 years.
Rivers' husband, Edgar Rosenberg, would commit suicide 3 months later, Rivers blaming the tragedy on his humiliation by Fox. Meanwhile, over on NBC, Johnny Carson, who felt betrayed by Rivers taking a show opposite him without talking to him first, lashed out.
Don't worry about Tammy Baker. She just got an offer from Fox Broadcasting. saving that one for a long time.
Carson, a wonderful entertainer, but he could be vindictive. In 1989, though, Joan Rivers started a daytime talk show, and that show ran for 5 years and won her a Daytime Emmy. So it was just, she shouldn't have been in late night. She did better during daytime, so there you go. In 2008, California's Supreme Court overturned the state's voter-approved prohibition against same-sex marriage.
California history is being made today, and it's a love story. We can be newlyweds after 21 years together.
Yes, we're so excited. We're so excited.
Eventually, the prohibition would reach the U.S. Supreme Court and fail there, too. In 2010, Jessica Watson became the youngest person to sail nonstop and unassisted around the world solo. In 2015, a jury sentenced Yohar Tsarnaev to death for the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing that killed 3 and wounded more than 250. These Boston residents agreed with that decision.
He had no qualms in doing it. He left that bomb and walked away. I think it was what was deserved. I'm good with him dying.
Tsarnaev is still on death row to this day. In 2022, Pennsylvania Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman, the leading Democrat in the state's high-profile Senate contest, suffered a stroke, but his campaign said he was on his way to a full recovery. In a 16-second video released by the campaign with the statement, Fetterman and his wife Giselle appeared together, with Fetterman seated and speaking clearly.
Hey everybody, it's John and Giselle. As you can see, we hit a little bump on the campaign trail.
It was on Friday. I just wasn't feeling very well, so I decided, you know what, I need to get checked out, so I went to the hospital.
I need to get checked out.
Yeah.
Wives are that way, and then after it turns out to be something significant, husbands take the credit for it. But Fetterman would defeat Dr. Mehmet Oz in November to win the Senate seat, and he's still making news today. Passing away on this date in history, Jerry Falwell.
The Reverend Jerry Falwell was one of the leading figures of the religious right.
We feel that God is angry with a nation that is destroying its unborn.
In 2001, Falwell apologized after he said gays, lesbians, and feminists secularize America and help cause the September 11th terror attacks.
That one stupid statement that I made is indefensible. It is not a blip. It was a mistake.
Falwell in 1999 suggested a Teletubbies character named Tinky Winky could be a hidden symbol of homosexuality. Falwell founded Liberty University and the Moral Majority Coalition, a political action committee that encourages people to vote Christian.
Jerry Falwell passing away on this date in 2007. Also passing on this date, June Carter Cash, the wife of Johnny Cash. Also, from the composer and conductor, did the Star Trek music, Alexander Courage. And from Spinal Tap, Fernwood Tonight, Fred Willard, all passing away on this date in history. Birthdays on this date include Eddie Arnold.
1965.
Make the world go away and get it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away.
Wonderful, wonderful music. Eddie Arnold, born on this date in history, along with L. Frank Baum, the man who wrote The Wizard of Oz, actor Joseph Cotton, actor James Mason, musician Trini Lopez, and country's K.T. Oslin. All born on this date in history, they're now performing on a much bigger stage.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Wonderful actress Anna Maria Alberghetti. She is 90 years old today. Actress-singer Lainey Kazan is 86. The man who made a sound that, he did a lot of other music, but probably most remembered for this sound that he created. Yes, despite all his other musical accomplishments, Brian Eno will be forever remembered for creating the Windows 95 startup sound. Brian Eno, 78 today. From the original Spider-Man TV series, Nicholas Hammond is 76. Baseball's George Brett is 73, also 73. The man who composed Tubular Bells. That was the theme for The Exorcist. Mike Oldfield, 73 today. Pro wrestler Kevin Von Erich, the last member of the legendary Fritz Von Erich family. And he is watching his sons grow in All Elite Wrestling and Independent Wrestling. Kevin Von Erich, 69 today. Another pro wrestler who was the first African-American champion for World Championship Wrestling, and wonderful tag team with John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL, but now he's only remembered for saying one thing. Damn! Ron Simmons, 68 years old today. Musician Ahmet Zappa, Frank Zappa's kid, 52. From Numbers, David Krumholtz is 48.
I'll start geoprofiling. I'll analyze the pattern, assign some probabilities, and create a search area.
David Krumholtz, 48 today. And from the Sopranos, Jamie Lynn Sigler is 45.
Our dads are in the garbage business, and it's always good for a laugh. And yeah, they brush up against organized crime. But you think they control every slime ball and illegal gun in like 100 communities?
From the Sopranos, Jamie Lynn Sigler is 45. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 15th day of May as their birthday. If this happens to be your birthday,
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
if you got the tummy rumbles, if you've got issues with your digestive system, check out Professor B's Digestive Aid. You will find that it helps you naturally with using 2 natural ingredients, ancient apotheria and also pure honey. It doesn't get much more simple than that. Check it out by going to the website, profbees.com, profbees.com. If you get there, you like what you see, use our promo code Wyatt, and you will save 10%. You'll also support the podcast with the revenues from Professor B's Digestive Aid. profbees.com, promo code Wyatt. Coming up next on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we go back to San Francisco and hear an episode of Have Gun, Will Travel.
Have you had your soup today? Campbell's, of course. Campbell's, of course. Have you had your soup today? Campbell's tastes good. Good. Have Campbell's every day. You get vitamins that way. Proteins and minerals too. For breakfast or for lunch, for dinner or for brunch. Once a day, every day have soup. Campbell, have you had your soup today? Campbell's, of course. Campbell's, of course. Once a day, every day, you should have a bowl of Campbell's soup. Have some Campbell's right now.
Be good to your family. Serve good soup. Tomorrow, buy several cans of Campbell's soups. Let your family enjoy the good flavors of Campbell's 21 kinds in bowlfuls of Get Up and Go. Have you had your soup today?
Yesterday we told you what Rich had to say about both these shows, both Have Gun, Will Travel and Gunsmoke, and how he understood what I said, that the radio versions were more lively and much better shows for Have Gun, Will Travel and Gunsmoke, Paladin and Matt Dillon, than the television versions. But put your own biases aside and listen to this episode of Have Gun, Will Travel, starring John Dehner as Paladin, from 66 years ago, May 15th, 1960.
You're not being fair to your father if you don't give me an explanation to take back to him. He went to some expense to have me make this trip.
Have Gun, Will Travel. Starring Mr. John Dehner as Paladin. San Francisco, 1875. The Carlton Hotel, headquarters of the man called Paladin.
Whoa, Emily! Whoa! Here you are, Mr. Paladin.
Thank you, Alex.
Would you be wanting me again today, sir?
No, I'm spending the rest of the day up in my room. I have a long, hard trip ahead of me tomorrow. For your trouble, Alex.
Oh, thank you, sir. Lummy, my pleasure. Good day, sir.
Good day, Alex.
Oh, Mr. Paladin.
Oh, hey, boy.
How was meeting with Mr. What's his name?
Mr. Countryman?
Yes, sir.
Well, hey, boy, he has his troubles. He's hired me to go up to Vallejo to escort his daughter back to San Francisco.
Oh, why she need escort?
He got a letter from the sheriff saying that somebody has threatened her life, and the sheriff says he won't be responsible, thinks she ought to come home. But she's a school teacher up there, and she doesn't want to come home, so Mr. Countryman wants me to go get her.
You'll leave tonight?
No, tomorrow, first thing. Would you make sure there's a horse ready for me at the livery stable in the morning?
Yes, sir.
I'll be up in my room. I'm going to finish that book I was reading and get to bed early. No visitors, hey, boy.
But, Mr. Paladin, the colonel is still in your room.
The what?
Yes, sir. He have many drinks of brandy and just sits there staring at chessboard.
We finished that game before I went out.
Oh, he say he find a way out of checkmate. He wait till you come back. He plenty tipsy by now.
Oh, no. Hey, boy, go tell him that I was detained, that I won't be back tonight. Let me know when he's gone. I'll be over in the bar.
Oh, yes, sir. Mr. Paladin.
Yeah?
Also, while you're out, very pretty young lady ask for you. She say she wait in bar till you return. She lady from room 401. Dug.
40. That lady. Well, it doesn't look like I'll finish reading that book tonight, does it? Hey,
oh, no, sir. But life in Carlton Hotel much more fun than life in book. Maybe so?
Hey, boy, you could be right. Early the next morning, I faced the sun and started my journey under the higher of Mr. Countryman. It was afternoon when I rode into the peaceful town of Vallejo, perched on an arrowhead of land piercing the Napa River where it flows into San Pablo Bay. When I signed the register at the only hotel, the clerk told me I could find Miss Lena Countryman at the schoolhouse, 3 miles away, just off the North Road on the banks of the river. By the time I arrived, she was waving goodbye to her pupils.
Goodbye, dear. Now, Johnny, you go straight home, you remember?
Miss Countryman?
Yes?
My name is Paladin.
If you're one of the sheriff's men, my answer's still the same. I won't leave Vallejo.
No, your father sent me.
My father? But how do you...
He wants me to see that you get back to San Francisco safely.
Oh, no. How in heaven's name did he find out?
The sheriff wrote him.
Is he upset?
Yes, very much so. But he doesn't know why your life has been threatened.
I suppose I should have written him. It would have been better coming from me.
Who is threatening you, Miss Countryman?
The people of Vallejo have it in their mind. Some say they've heard it for sure. That Dutch Talbot is on his way to take my life.
Dutch Talbot?
Yes.
The outlaw?
Yes. A wanted man with a big price on his head, so I've heard.
Why do they say this?
It's a long story, Mr. Paladin, and I don't care to discuss it. Besides, there's no need to take up your time. I must be getting home.
What about your father?
Tell him I'm all right, as you can see. Tell him that I'll write and explain. Good afternoon.
Miss Countryman.
Yes?
May I see you home?
Thank you, but I have my buggy. It's out back.
I'd like to ride with you, Miss Countryman. We could talk on the way. You're not being fair to your father if you don't give me an explanation to take back to him. He went to some expense to have me make this trip.
Oh, yes. Forgive me, Mr. Paladin. I've been rude to you.
Not at all, ma'am.
Oh, but I have. You're a gentleman, and I didn't perceive it at first. Your holster and gun are misleading. But you're right. I should give you an explanation.
I'll hitch up the buggy.
Thank you. I'll be ready to leave in a few minutes. I don't usually take the North Road, Mr. Paladin. There's a wagon trail along the river that's much shorter. You can turn right just up ahead.
All right. How long have you lived in Vallejo?
This is my 3rd year. I came here after I finished school in San Francisco. It's a lovely place. I hope I'll always be here. It offers everything I want or ever will want.
You speak so finely for someone so young.
Perhaps. But I'm fortunate enough to know what I want and appreciate it when I have it. There's an unending stimulation in guiding children and watching them mature. I couldn't be anything more satisfying, whether you're young or old. You can turn here.
All right. Well, you're a dedicated woman, Miss Countryman. But why would Dutch Talbot or anyone else want to take your life?
Why, if he does, it's because he probably thinks I'm responsible for his son's death.
I didn't know he had a son.
The people in this town knew. Poor boy. As I heard it, Jerry Lee's mother died when he was born. Dutch Talbot brought him here to live, to be raised by his brother, Doss. Dutch always came back to see Jerry Lee about once a month, till the law stamped him as a wanted man.
But why would he think that you were responsible for his son's death?
I was taught that a teacher shouldn't love one child more than another, that she should show them all equal consideration. But we can't always live by the book, can we, Mr. Paladin?
No, I guess not.
I loved Jerry Lee. He was 8 years old. I loved him more than any of the other children. I wanted him to have every opportunity available. I wanted him to be the best pupil, the most accomplished, as if he were my very own. That was my Mr. Paladin!
Why are you blocking this road?
We've been waiting for you. Throw down the gun, mister. Throw it down.
What do you want with us?
Keep your rifle on him, Trump.
Sure.
Now get down, mister, and mount that horse you have tied in back. I'll drive the buggy.
Who are you? Why are you stopping us?
You wouldn't be Dutch Talbot by any chance?
No chance about it. Now get down.
So, what are you going to do?
Never mind what I'm going to do. You get on that horse. Move. All right. Trump, keep him covered.
Yeah.
Take the back way to Doss's. We'll be right behind you. Me and Lena Countryman. Who there? All right, Miss Lena. Get out of the buggy.
Why did you bring us here?
Now, you, mister, get off that horse. Come on over here with her. Yeah, stand in front of me. Trump, hide the buggy in the barn.
All right.
Now you head for that door. All right, go on in. Doss? Hey, Doss.
I saw you right up, Dutch. Hello, Miss Lena.
Mr. Talbot, what's the meaning of this?
Dutch has all the answers. Who's he?
Well, this is Mr. Paladin, a friend of my father's from San Francisco.
What's he doing here?
Her father sent me to take her home. He knows that she's been threatened. So do the law officers in this town.
Well, that's why I've been careful to stay out of their way. Everything has worked just fine so far. Except for the fact you had to be along the same day we'd planned to take her.
What are you going to do with him, Dutch?
Haven't made up my mind yet.
And what do you intend to do with Miss Countryman?
You got the rope ready, Doss?
It's in the room, like you told me.
I'll bring some extra for him.
There's enough for both.
I'll need your help. Come on. All right, into that room. Sit in this chair, mister. You tie him up good, Doss. Sit there, Miss Lena. On the bunk bed. Your turn is next.
You don't have to tie me up to kill me.
Oh, I'm not going to kill you with this rifle. I got something prettier planned for you. A nice, clean death. Just like the one you gave Jerry Lee.
His death was an accident.
And you caused that accident. You caused my son's death. You got no right to go on living when he's laying out there under the ground.
Why are you torturing her?
Shut up! It's got nothing to do with you.
If she says it was an accident, you know it was, and it doesn't make any sense you want to kill her.
You get me riled, mister. I'll blow the top off your head.
Mr. Paladin, can't you see it's no use?
There, he's finished, Dutch.
Good work, Doss.
Now her?
Not yet. You know whose room this is, Miss Lena? You know whose bunk you're sitting on?
Yes. Jerry Lee's.
He'll never see this room again. He'll never wear that jacket hanging on the door. Never again. Those pants laying on that trunk were the ones he wore when they pulled him out of the river.
I tried to save him, but it was too late.
You should have learned him how to save himself when he was learning him how to swim.
He was a good swimmer, the best in school.
Then how come he had to drown if you're such a good swimmer?
I don't know. He went out too far, he got cramps or something, I don't know.
You had no right teaching them kids how to swim.
It was for their own protection. This town is surrounded by water. It's important that they know how to swim.
They didn't have to be learned by no teacher before you came along.
There were many deaths from drowning, and there'll be more unless they get proper training.
You and your newfangled notions.
I don't care what you think, Dutch Talbot. I love Jerry Lee. He's the last person in the world I'd bring harm to.
You had no right to love him. He wasn't yours.
Somebody had to love him.
Somebody did, you fool woman. He was my son. And Doss here, he took good interest in him. He didn't need your help.
While you rode the country, ruining his name.
Shut up!
You leave her alone, Dutch.
You keep out of this, mister. I've warned you enough. Tie her up, Doss. We'll take her when it gets dark. The people in this town will be mighty grateful to me when they drag her out of the river.
Although North Carolina is famous for its tobacco and textiles, it is well known for many other products, too. In fact, one of the most important producing areas is just adjacent to Highway 87, 55 miles south of Raleigh and 14 miles northwest of Fayetteville. If you have ever traveled in this vicinity, you should recognize the product immediately. Perhaps the name Fort Bragg might help you. This is a training camp for the 3rd Army's 82nd Airborne Division, and its product is combat-readied men. This installation was named for Braxton Bragg, who played a significant part in the Civil War as a Confederate general. He was born in Warren County, North Carolina, in 1817 and was a graduate of West Point. With a distinguished record from the Seminole and Mexican Wars, Bragg was named Brigadier General with the Confederacy in 1861. Unfortunately, Bragg's generalship began with a stroke of bad luck. He had practically defeated General Buell at Perryville when Union reinforcements compelled him to abandon his wounded and a large part of the spoils. This brought him into disfavor with his fellow officers and men. In fact, it was only through the personal favor of Jefferson Davis, President of the Confederacy, that Bragg was kept at the head of the Central Army and subsequently able to inflict a crushing defeat on Rosecrans at Chickamauga in September 1863. Then, 2 months later, came the famous Battle Above the Clouds at Lookout Mountain, Tennessee. This was another defeat for General Bragg, since Union troops under Grant, Sherman, and Thomas drove Bragg's men from their strong positions defending Chattanooga. This defeat caused Bragg to lose his command. But again, Jefferson Davis gave Bragg his support and kept him as a military advisor. Later, Davis appointed Bragg to head the Army of North Carolina. Then in February of 1865, when the Confederate Army had reached its breaking point, General Bragg joined Johnston in a last effort to stop Sherman's march. As a result, Bragg was included in the surrender to Sherman. Bragg's contemporaries described him as a strict disciplinarian who rarely got along with his senior officers. It was this friction that handicapped the conduct of his operations. Nevertheless, when looking over Bragg's military career, one must admit that he was a brave and skillful officer. In fact, soldiers like Braxton Bragg serve as a reminder that America has always produced great military men and will continue to do so as long as the American way of life is preserved.
They left us in the room, and for the next few hours, Lena Countryman sat there tied hand and foot without saying a word. Her eyes were filled with tears as she glanced at all the reminders of Jerry Lee. She seemed to suffer more from the memory of the boy than from the thoughts of going to her own death. When Dutch and Trump came to carry her out, she only said, "Be gentle to my father." A few minutes later, I heard them ride away.
Rich. No use trying to free yourself, Mr. Paladin. Those knots will hold you till I cut you loose.
And when will that be?
Well, that's up to Dutch.
And what do you say, Mr. Talbot?
What makes you think I'd go against my own brother?
Because you don't agree with what your brother thinks.
Why do you say that?
I saw your face this afternoon when he was racking her with his remarks. You felt sorry for Lena Countryman.
You could be right, but what can I do about it?
Cut me loose.
That should kill me.
I suppose he would, wouldn't he?
You couldn't help her now.
I could try.
All right.
Thanks. Where would they be?
That stretch of the river by the schoolhouse. Same place that happened to Jerry Lee.
All right, I'll need a gun.
There's one in the front room.
That'll do it.
Hold it, Dutch.
What? But how did you get loose?
Put the girl down, Trump.
You stay back. I'll kill you if you try to stop us.
Make your play, Dutch. I'm coming in.
Throw her in, Trump. Throw her.
Don't you do it, Trump.
I told you to stay back, Paladin.
No, you... Lena. 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 All right. Come on now. Yeah, I got you. I got you. There. All right now. Yeah. Now let me get this gag untied. There we are.
I'd already made up my mind that I was going to die. I held my breath underwater after I knew you were here.
I'll have to get a knife to cut the ropes. I think Dutch has one on him. All right. Hold still now.
Are they both dead?
Yeah.
What a terrible thing.
Well, the law would have caught up with them sooner or later anyway. There you are. Let me help you up now.
Thank you.
There you go. Are you all right?
Yes. And I have you to thank for it. How'd I possibly tell you how grateful I am?
No. Don't try.
Why do there have to be men like Dutch Talbot?
I don't know. But I'm afraid there'll always be a lot of Dutch Talbots. And Not enough Lena Countrymans. So, Lena, you just keep right on teaching those kids to grow up to be better men and women.
I'll try, Mr. Paladin. I'll try.
Just a minute. Yeah. All right, I'm coming.
Oh, Mr. Paladin, I'm so sorry to disturb you.
It's all right, Miss Wong. I was just getting ready to shave.
Oh, hey, boy, say that a Mr. Countryman downstairs, very upset, wants to see you.
Already?
Already.
I just got back last night. How did he know?
Oh, news travel fast from Carlton Hotel.
Especially with Hey Boy helping it along.
Oh, hey, boy, very happy when you come home. He tell everyone.
Yeah, so I've noticed.
Maybe you can sneak out and not see this Mr. Countryman?
Oh, it isn't that, Miss Wong. I want to see him.
Oh.
I planned to anyway this morning, but not until after breakfast.
You have trouble with this man?
No. I'm afraid he isn't going to pay me because I didn't bring his daughter back from Vallejo. Oh, well. At least he'll be happy to learn that she's all right.
If she's all right, maybe he pay you anyway.
It doesn't really matter, Miss Wong. Finding a wonderful new friend like Lena Countryman was worth more than any fee I might get. Go back and tell him I'll be down in about 5 minutes.
Aisa.
Have Gun Will Travel. Created by Herb Meadow and Sam Rolfe, is produced and directed in Hollywood by Frank Paris and stars John Dehner as Paladin, with Ben Wright as Hey Boy and Virginia Gregg as Miss Wong. Tonight's story was specially written for Have Gun Will Travel by Mr. Paris. Featured in the cast were Russell Arms, Harry Bartell, Charles Lung, and Gene Bates. This is Hugh Douglas, inviting you to join us again next week when CBS Radio presents Have Gun Will Travel.
Have Gun Will Travel is brought to you through the worldwide facilities of the Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
"66 years ago, May 15th, 1960, Have Gun Will Travel on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. I want to remind you, many of our Have Gun Will Travel episodes come from our friend Ted at RadioMemories.com. I don't owe him anything for this. He doesn't send me anything special. But I think if you are looking for some of the best-sounding shows that there are, you can contact Ted at RadioMemories.com. and he is running some specials. So contact Ted and see what he can give you special on getting some great sounding old-time radio shows. We continue now on Classic Radio Theater. Well, we'll continue in a moment by moving from San Francisco to Dodge City and check in with Marshal Matt Dillon and Gunsmoke.
Where do you eat your Curtis candy? Where do you eat your Curtis candy? Where do you eat your Curtis candy? In your room.
Why, sure. When Betty has her friends over, she knows there's nothing more popular to serve than Butterfinger.
Where do you eat your Curtis candy? Where do you eat your Curtis candy? Where do you eat your Curtis candy?
In Dad's workshop. You bet. Whether building a new table or fixing a bike, Dad knows he gets a lot of wonderful pleasure and a real energy lift from a Butterfinger candy bar. And no wonder. Look what you get with Butterfinger. Luscious, crunchy, honeycomb peanut butter center and a smooth, rich cocoa coating. A combination that can't be beat. Butterfinger. Get them wherever candy is sold by the 5-cent bar or the 6-bar family pack.
In every room in the house, for everyone in the family. Keep Curtis candy handy, handy, tasty Curtis candy.
We continue now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of Gunsmoke starring William Conrad as Marshal Matt Dillon. This episode from 72 years ago, May 15th, 1954, The Indian Horse.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on west, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal.
The peace officer of...
My gracious, Mr. Dillon, there's old Lank Bean. I haven't seen him in town for over a year. Got his wife with him, too.
And the wagon's filled with kids?
Well, how'd you know Lank had brung the kids along?
Well, he always does.
Oh.
But, John...
Hey, look, there's the Pilcher boys.
Pardon?
And way down there is Emma Gold. Ain't
Is
seen her in town for a spell, either.
not in the area. Respectfully, Matt Dillon. U.S. Marshal. That does it. Chester,
Yes, sir?
will you shut the door? You're letting in all the flies in Kansas.
But, Mr. Dillon, I can't see
Shut
what's
the
going
door,
on.
Chester. You can go out or stay in, but shut the door.
Yes, sir. No, Mr. Dillon, this town's just busting with people. All here for the races tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
You going out to the flats tomorrow?
I don't know, Chester.
Well, you don't sound like you hanker after going too much.
Well, I don't. I wish Colonel Benson's officers would forget about horse racing.
Well, I guess they figure their army grays are about the best horses in the country.
Well, everybody knows the cavalry has good horses. They don't have to prove it every 4 or 5 months.
Well, Mr. Dillon, I just plain don't understand. Ain't nobody likes a horse race better than you.
I know, Chester. I like 'em fine, but that's not...
Marshal Dillon?
Yeah, that's right.
Lieutenant Flagg, sir, Fort Dodge.
Oh, sit down, Lieutenant.
Colonel Benson's compliments, sir. And he requests your presence at the fort tomorrow.
For the races.
That's right, sir. The colonel feels that a peace officer out there would be, a steadying influence.
I see. And, I take it you don't.
No, Marshal, I don't. We can police our own activities.
I see.
After all, we're certainly competent to handle a bunch of sodbusters.
Well, the last time there were races out at the fort, 3 men were shot. Is that how you would handle things, Lieutenant?
I wasn't stationed at Fort Dodge then, Marshal. But I know this. If people around here want to bet their stock against Army Mouse, they shouldn't complain if they lose.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been out here, Lieutenant?
I was stationed in Virginia until 2 months ago.
I thought so.
What do you mean?
Look, Lieutenant, out here, when men have something to complain about, they sometimes do it with a 6-gun. They don't all have the respect for the Army that you have.
They would if I had the say of it.
Oh, maybe, but you don't.
Like with the Indians. A lot of the junior officers feel as I do. We'd go after them, force them into the open.
And bring on another Indian war?
And we'd beat them.
But it would cost more than you'd believe, Lieutenant.
Not if the 3 I saw leaving Dodge a while back were any example. An old man on a shaggy gray pony and 2 young boys.
That was a Kiowa, Lieutenant. He's a chief, and those 2 braves are his sons. His name's Howling Dog.
You seem to know a good deal about Indians, Marshal.
Lieutenant Flagg, you're a young officer. You're ambitious and you're eager, but you talk too much, and you don't even know part of what you're talking about.
Now, look here.
Tell Colonel Benson I'll be out there tomorrow.
Very good, Marshal.
And, Lieutenant.
Yes?
I've known Howling Dog ever since I came to Kansas. He's old, but he isn't stupid. So, don't guess wrong about him.
His pa sure must have hated the world, Mr. Dillon.
Ah, he's young, Chester. He'll learn.
Yes, sir. But you know, sometimes fellas grow up and don't improve a bit.
Oh, there you are. Well, hello, Matt. Chester.
How are you, Doc?
I passed a young lieutenant on the way out. Is Chester enlisting in the Army, Matt? Oh, Chester in the Army.
My gracious, Doc.
What's on your mind, Doc?
Oh, well, just thought you should know. I won't be around town tomorrow. I'm taking the day off.
Oh, is that so?
Yep, I'm going out to the fort for the races. Might even work up some business.
Thought you was taking the day off.
Chester. Say, Matt, that fella Hunter out there, regimental surgeon, you know?
Yeah?
Well, he thinks he's the only good doctor around these parts.
Well, ain't he?
Oh, well. Now, Matt, if you were going to be out there, you might push a little practice my way. The last time, Hunter got 6 cases out of 7. The only man he let me have was dead.
Well, look, Doc, I'll tell you, if Lieutenant Flagg was running things, maybe we could arrange a whole massacre for you.
Well, who's Lieutenant Flagg?
The lieutenant you seen leaving.
Yeah, Colonel Benson sent him in, Doc. Seems I've got an official invitation just to make sure the civilian element don't get to shooting each other.
Oh, now, Matt, you don't think they'd do that again, do you?
No, Doc. If there's any trouble out there this time, it won't be the townspeople that start it. It'll be Lieutenant Flagg and his crowd.
Oh, is that so? Well, how's that, Matt?
Well, he's got no use for anything but Army. And he'd just as soon shoot an Indian as see one.
Well?
Howling Dog's in this part of the country again, Doc.
Oh?
And I wouldn't be too surprised but what he shows up at the races tomorrow.
You'd think this was the first horse race ever run, Matt.
Yeah.
Seems like the betting's running high. Just talking to the Pilcher boys. They're betting everything they own on a Missouri mare they brought out here.
Well, I've seen her, Chester. She's a good mare.
Oh, I've never heard so much horse talk in my life as I have tonight. Pasterns, stifles, gaskins, forequarters, hindquarters, short couples, long barrels. Well, I tell you, Matt, it kind of makes a girl wonder.
Oh, don't you worry, Kitty. There'll be other nights.
Well, there better be. Hey, Matt, look there, coming in the door.
What?
Oh, it's that Lieutenant Flagg and some other officers.
Yeah, they're down here to fan the fire, I guess.
What do you mean?
Now, the more they get this crowd worked up, the higher the betting will be.
Oh?
Jinkies, I wish I had some money to bet.
Well, just be glad you haven't, Chester.
Good evening, Marshal.
Lieutenant Flagg, Miss Russell.
How do you do?
Miss Russell. Lieutenants Dryden, Lawson, Mao.
How do you do? Well, gentlemen, is anyone drinking?
I think we all are. Bartender, set out some glasses. You'll join us, won't you, Miss Russell?
Oh, why, thank you, Lieutenant.
You too, Marshal?
Well,
I think I'll just walk down to the other end of the bar, Mr. Dillon. It's crowded here.
Hey, you fellas from Fort Dodge, ain't you?
That's right.
You own some of them Army Grays that are going to run tomorrow?
We do.
Hey, well, my name's Pilcher, Sy Pilcher. I got some money to bet on my mare. I'll match her any way you say.
Well, I'll take your bet, Mr. Pilcher. Name it.
Gentlemen?
$500 silver. Run 300, 400, 500 yards.
That's a lot of money.
You mean you ain't got it?
I'll go with you, Flagg.
All right, it's a bet then.
Good. I'll see you tomorrow then. Out to the fort.
Well, gentlemen,
Easy as
here's
sticking a pig. That fella wouldn't know a horse from a Missouri mule.
Maybe that's what he's got.
From his looks, he could be running himself.
Here now, you dirty pig.
All right, hold it, Pilcher.
Ain't no man can name me like that.
Hold it, I said.
You, wearing a uniform, calling yourself a soldier. I was fighting outside of Atlanta while you were still nursing.
Listen, you... All right. Now, that's enough. Now, Pilcher, you get down to the other end of the bar. And as for you, gentlemen, you better start back for the fort.
Now, look, Marshal, we don't have to
move. All of you.
Come on, Flagg. Let's go.
Well, at least they paid for the bottle before you ran them off. You want a drink?
No, Kitty, not for me. Thank you. You go ahead.
Look, Matt, you can't stop trouble every time before it starts.
No, I can't, Kitty. But I wish tomorrow was done with.
We will return for the second act of Gunsmoke in just a moment. But first, 3 burglars lucky at theft prove unlucky at gambling. To make matters worse, authorities catch up with them on their theft rap as well in the case of the cold dice on Gangbusters later tonight. Hear how Lady Luck refused to smile at a gang of free and easy crooks and how justice and the cops closed in on their escapade. Hear Gangbusters presented by CBS Radio later tonight on most of these stations. Now the second act of Gunsmoke.
Well, afternoon's most gone, Mr. Dillon. There hasn't been any trouble yet.
The whiskey isn't gone, though, and there's still a race to come. Flagg's been holding it off.
Yes, sir. Well, at least here on the finish line, we can see which way the money's going.
Matt! Oh, Matt.
Oh, hello, Doc.
Well, we haven't seen you all afternoon, Doctor. Where you been?
Oh, well, just playing pinochle with some of the boys. Things have been dull, but they won't be in a minute.
Oh, why?
Flagg and Pilcher are down there at the start now. You see them? The big race is due any minute.
Yeah. Chester.
Yes, sir?
You keep your eyes open. And as soon as they cross the finish line, you get to Pilcher, and I'll pick up Flagg.
All right, sir.
Yeah, let's see. Any minute now. Any minute they'll be... Here they come! Come on!
get moving, Chester. I'll find Flagg.
Yes, sir.
All right. Pardon me, will you... Excuse me, please. Yeah, will you pardon me, please?
Walk that horse good, Sergeant.
Well, Lieutenant, you got a fast horse there.
Fastest on the post.
Yeah. Now, the Pilcher boys lost about everything they had just now.
You preaching at me, Marshal?
No, Lieutenant. I've seen horse races before.
Yeah, he won easy, Marshal.
I guess he did, Lieutenant Powell.
And he could have won from any other horse just as easy.
Maybe.
Well, Flagg, you beat my mare. Thought maybe I might have won, but you got a good horse. Real good horse.
You getting ready to talk me out of my money?
You're not much of a man, but you got a good mount, and I'm paying you. Here. $500 silver. Come on, Tom, let's go home.
Well, Marshal, the races are over. The Army won, and no trouble. You sorry?
I got no complaints, Lieutenant Flagg.
Looks like the Colonel was worried about nothing. Thinking there might be some hotheads out here. Matter of fact, I was kind of hoping for some fun along with the running. Maybe you are a steadying influence, Marshal.
Now, you look here, young fella. Soldier boy.
Chester,
or no soldier?
take it easy.
Hey, Flagg. Look over there.
Well, if it isn't that old Kiowa, Howling Dog. Well, you want some fun?
Why not?
Flagg.
Gonna challenge him to a race, Marshal.
He's an old man, Lieutenant.
Come on, Mal. We'll go talk to him.
What are you going to do, Mr. Dillon?
We'll go over, too. Flagg's feeling mighty big right now and looking for trouble.
All right. It looked to me like folks was all leaving a minute ago. Now they seem to be drifting back.
Yeah.
What do you think old Howling Dog is going to do?
I don't know, Chester.
This is Lieutenant Mao.
I know Army officers.
You speak good English for an Indian.
I am chief of tribe.
Chief? I hear you Kiowa ride good horses.
Yeah. Horses help us hunt.
And I hear they're fast. Now, you've been sitting here all afternoon. You saw the races.
Yeah, I saw.
You saw my horse run. You think any of your horses could beat him?
Yes.
Which one, Howling Dog? Your son's horses or the one you're riding?
Anyone.
Any one of these three? Here's one of them could run 400 yards and live.
All right. All right, now stop deviling, Aim Flagg.
I'm not doing anything, Marshal. He tells me his horses can beat mine. I don't think they can.
If you want a race, set one up, but don't fun him.
Will you race my horse, Howling Dog?
I will race.
Which horse?
The one I ride.
Hey, Flagg, did you ever see a sorrier sheep?
You want to bet on the race, Howling Dog?
Kiowa got no money.
Well, you must have something.
If I lose, I give you a horse.
I wouldn't want him. But I'll take that little beaded sack you're wearing around your neck.
Yeah, that Indian medicine.
You say you could beat me, so there's nothing to worry about.
If I lose, I give Army man medicine sack.
Good. Well, I'll get Sergeant Crockett to bring my horse over here, will you?
I'll be right back.
Now, Howling Dog, what distance do we race?
You say.
All right. We'll race from here down to that wagon with the broken wheel and back again. That's about 500 yards. Marshal, you can mark the start and finish.
All right. Now, Howling Dog, do you understand? From here to the wagon and then back again. The first man to pass me coming back win.
Yeah.
Here you are, Flagg. Had a chance to blow. Good shape.
Good.
Lieutenant Mao, would you step over here a minute? I'd like to talk to you.
Sure, Marshal.
You ready, Chief?
I am ready.
You can ride dressed like that?
Yes.
Okay, Marshal. Fine with me. Hey, Flagg, that Indian gonna ride in his blanket?
You can ride in a tent for all I care.
Army man.
Yes?
What you give me when I win?
When you... What do you want? Money?
No.
What then?
Uniform.
Yeah. You mean what I'm wearing?
Yes.
Well...
Why not, Flagg? What difference does it make? He won't win anyway.
All right. It's a bet, Chief.
Just a minute, Lieutenant.
What is it, Pilcher?
My horse couldn't do it. Maybe the Chief's can. I ain't got any money left, but I'll bet my saddles and wagon and 4 mules against 500.
It's a bet.
All right, Chester.
Yes, sir?
You hold the money, huh?
Yes, sir. And I might just take about $5 on the Indian, too, Lieutenant. It's a bet.
Anybody else?
I've done all right today. I'll take 100.
You're a fool, but now that's a bet.
As soon as I'm mounted, I'll be ready, Marshal.
All right. You ready, Howling Dog?
Ready.
All right, now to that wagon and back across this line, then. You there, would you ride down and clear those people out of the way, please? All right, move up on the line. Now I'll fire 1 shot. All right, steady now.
Look at him go, Mr. Dillon. Come on, Howling Dog. Can you do it?
I don't know, Chester.
Looks like Flagg's ahead.
Yeah, he's swinging wide for the wagon.
Looky there, that ugly little pony can sure run.
Yeah. Well, they're into the turn, Chester.
Hey, Mr. Dillon, what happened?
Well, look, Howling Dog dropped his blanket.
Well, he's naked as a jaybird.
Come on, you Indian, ride!
Come on, Howling Dog, come on!
He's doing it, Chester! He's doing it! He's doing it!
I got to laugh so hard I coughed the hiccup. Oh, my. Oh, it was a sight, I tell you, there's nothing quite as ineffectual as a man in long johns.
You know, I imagine Lieutenant Flagg will have some explaining to do when Colonel Benson sees him.
I wish I'd been there.
Oh, my, no place for a lady, Kitty.
You know, Howling Dog just sat there while Flagg cursed and begged, but then when the lieutenant paid off, he just turned and rode away.
With most of the lieutenant's uniform draped around his shoulders.
You know, Mr. Dillon, he sure seemed pretty calm about it all.
Well, he was sure enough of his horse, Chester.
Sure he'd win, you mean?
Well, sure, that's right.
Well, why, Matt? Army horses are pretty good stock.
Well, sure they are, Kitty, but there's always one around somewhere that's better, and Howling Dog has it.
Well, if that horse is so good, Matt, why doesn't Howling Dog clip him up some so he don't look like a goat?
Doc, let me tell you something. Howling Dog's been winning races with that horse for a long time now. He's been to half the army posts on the frontier.
What? He has? Well,
that's right.
Well, why don't people learn not to bet against him then?
Well, Chester, because lots of them are like Lieutenant Flagg. They gotta make fun at somebody that looks weaker or different than they do.
Yeah. Well, now, Matt, you said you knew about this before.
Yeah.
Did you know old Howling Dog was going to win today out there?
Well, Doc, I was just sure enough to win a $50 bet from Lieutenant Powell. Sam, see what the gentleman will have.
Gunsmoke, transcribed under the direction of Norman Macdonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Mr. Macdonald, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Featured in the cast were Harry Bartell, Ralph Moody, Paul Savage, and John Dehner. Harley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Gunsmoke has been selected by the Armed Forces Radio Service to be heard by our troops overseas. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke. Tomorrow night, motion picture star Van Heflin plays Damon Runyon on the Radio Hall of Fame. Novelist Gene Fowler and Lionel Barrymore, both friends of the late Damon Runyon, take part in the dramatized tribute. Remember, over CBS Radio tomorrow night, listen to a tribute to the beloved writer of short stories. It's on the Radio Hall of Fame on most of these stations of the Star's Address. George Walsh speaking. Coming, going, staying at home. Enjoy music and song on a Sunday afternoon on the CBS Radio Network.
"72 years ago, May 15th, 1954, Gunsmoke on this Friday edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up tomorrow, we will have an episode of the Lux Radio Theater, Jack Carson and Dorothy Lamour in April Showers from 1949, and the Savings Bond Show Opportunity Drive Special, also from 1949. On Sunday, you'll get to hear What Changed Radio Forever, NBC's Monitor from that date, May 17th, 1958. On Monday, we'll hear a couple of shows that ran the following day, with Frontier Gentleman and Luke Slaughter of Tombstone, both from 1958, The Man Called X, and a 1958 edition of 0 Hour from Suspense. On Tuesday, we'll head to the movies for Screen Directors Playhouse production Miss Grant Takes Richmond, starring Lucille Ball, the Lux Radio Theater production of A Model Wife, starring Dick Powell and Joan Blondell, and an episode of The Jimmy Durante Show. On Wednesday, Willard Waterman as the Great Gildersleeve, Fibber McGee and Molly from 1947, Archie Andrews from 1951, and George Burns and Gracie Allen from 1948. On Thursday, we'll get to crime with Inner Sanctum and The Detour to Terror. I Was a Communist for the FBI, starring Dana Andrews and The Pit Viper. Boston Blackie, starring Dick Calmer from 1946. And Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce in The New Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. A week from today, we will, of course, have episodes of Gunsmoke and Have Gun Will Travel, an episode of Frontier Town, and we'll move out of the West for the last Jack Benny weekly radio show from 1955. That's coming up the week ahead here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage to support the podcast at classicradio.stream. Coming up next, the Lux Radio Theater, Tovarich.
Song. They give life its flavor, a little style and poetry, and that's what Dr. Pepper has, originality. It's not a cola, it's something much, much more. It's not a root beer, there are root beers by the score. So drink Dr. Pepper, the joy of every boy and girl. It's the most original soft drink ever in the whole wide world. So come on now, drink Dr. Pepper. I want more Dr. Pepper. Give me more Dr. Pepper. It's Dr. Pepper.
I guess Chuck Berry was a pepper too. All right, let's go to the movies on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with an episode of the Lux Radio Theater. This goes back 87 years to May 15, 1939. Claudette, Colbert, Charles Boyer starred in the original 1937 motion picture Tovarich. In this episode, you have two other fine actors playing those roles, William Powell and Miriam Hopkins. Let's listen to the Lux Radio Theater.
From Hollywood, California, the Lux Radio Theater presents William Powell and Miriam Hopkins in Tovarich.
Lux presents Hollywood. Romance, drama, and comedy come to you tonight under the title of Tovarich, a smashing success of the stage and screen, telling the story of two exiled members of the Russian nobility who swapped their ermine for aprons. Our stars are William Powell and Miriam Hopkins, with C. Henry Gordon, Lawrence Grossmith, and Heather Thatcher. Our music is conducted by Louis Silvers, and our special guest is Grand Duchess Marie of Russia. Before hearing from our producer, just a word about the product which brings you this program, Lux Toilet Soap. This white soap is truly an aristocrat among soaps, for it not only cares for the lovely complexions of 9 out of 10 Hollywood stars, but lovely women in every village and city, in cottage and mansion alike, depend upon its active lather to remove thoroughly dust, dirt, and stale cosmetics. They can't afford to risk cosmetic skin, the dullness, tiny blemishes, and enlarged pores that result from choke pores. It's vitally important for these screen stars in the movie spotlight to have skin that's beautiful to look at. And it's just as important for you. So take Hollywood's tip. Let Lux Toilet Soap help protect the loveliness of your complexion, too. Back on our stage, having opened his new picture Union Pacific throughout the country, is our regular producer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. After traveling some 7,000 miles in the past 3 weeks and speaking on and off the air to audiences which must have totaled a fourth of the population of the country, I've come back to this stage tonight with a new and humble appreciation of two things: the warm hospitality of the American people and their friendship for the products which bring this program to the air. In Latin, lux means light, and the light of the Lux Radio Theater blazed a path across the country along which our listeners welcomed me from coast to coast. In meeting so many of you, I didn't see the dim outline of strangers, but the clear, smiling faces of friends. And one of the great thrills of homecoming is that I can again be your host and repay in some measure your hospitality to me. Tonight's play, Tovarich, was written in spare time by the French dramatist Jacques Duval, who devoted most of his working day to writing another play, which he thought would be his masterpiece. The so-called masterpiece expired almost as soon as it was shown to the public, while Tovarich became a dazzling success. Cheered in 24 capitals abroad, this play has a universal appeal, best summed up perhaps by its title, which means comrade. Tovarich was adapted for the American stage by the playwright who just pocketed the Pulitzer Prize for writing Abe Lincoln in Illinois, Robert Emmett Sherwood, and was fashioned into celluloid by Warner Brothers. At that same studio, Miriam Hopkins has just completed another Pulitzer Prize winner, The Old Maid, and in tonight's play, she becomes the Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna. The imperturbable William Powell, he of the ready answer and faultless deportment, returns to create his third characterization as a butler. You saw him buttle in My Man Godfrey and The Baroness and the Butler. Tonight he responds to doorbells and to the name of Prince Mikhail. 3 distinguished character actors also join our cast. C. Henry Gordon as Commissar Gorochenko, Lawrence Grossmith as Charles Dupont, and Heather Thatcher as Madame Dupont. And now for the play. The Lux Radio Theater presents Tovarich, starring William Powell and Miriam Hopkins. It's a gay spring morning in Paris. The early traffic darts through the narrow streets and whirls merrily across the bridges of the River Seine. On one of these bridges, a man strolls slowly. His clothes are worn and seedy, but there's great dignity in his bearing, a touch of cold aloofness toward his surroundings. Reaching the end of the footwalk, the man steps smartly off the curb. A taxicab lunges toward him and misses him by inches.
of 1,000 fools! Why can't you look where you're going? You stepped on the curb like a man walking in a fog. Are you a blind fool as well as a stupid one?
You may come down from your taxicab, Sukamin.
Your Excellency.
You may kneel in the gutter and beg my forgiveness.
Prince Mikhail.
Well, come.
Your Excellency, if I had but known it was you, I will tear my tongue out by the roots. Watch me, Your Excellency.
No. That won't be necessary this time. You may stand up, Sukamin.
Oh, Your Excellency. It is so wonderful to see you again. Not since Petrograd before the revolution have I been blessed by the sight of your face. Your Excellency, the Grand Duchess. How is the Grand Duchess?
Her Imperial Highness, the Grand Duchess Tatiana, has done me the honor to marry me, Sukamin.
Yes, Colonel Trepanov has told me.
She's very well. When I see her later, I shall tell her you send your undying loyalty, that you lay your life at her feet.
Yes. Come, Your Excellency. My taxi is at your service.
Oh, thank you, but I think I'll walk. However, the Grand Duchess still enjoys an afternoon airing. You may call for her sometime.
I will, Your Excellency. I will. Your residence, Your Excellency.
24, Rue de la Glacière. The alley to your right, up 4 flights, door to your left. Knock twice.
Your Excellency.
Tatiana!
Yes, Mikhail?
What are you doing?
Washing. And what is my darling doing?
Your darling has been polishing his boots. He is now resting in bed. He's drawing the covers over his wasted limbs and trying to forget that there is no coal in the stove.
Do you mind if I hang this up to dry in here?
Oh, no, my sweet. What in the name of St. Christopher is that?
Your shirt, darling. I washed it with my own hands.
That is my shirt? That fragment?
Yes, darling, your shirt. Your only shirt.
But what has happened to the tail?
Well, you had no more handkerchiefs, so I had to cut some out.
Out of my shirt?
Well, you know very well I used up the last of my chemises.
Oh, my darling. How can I beg your forgiveness? You sacrificed the last of your chemises, and I complain at the loss of a mere shirt tail. You're a saint, Tatiana, a saint.
You're sure of that?
It's the very word that was used by my imperial master, your august cousin. He said, in marrying Tatiana Petrovna, you marry a saint.
Yes, he knew me very well.
He was speaking of your devotion, but not of your manners, Tatiana.
And is there anything wrong with my manners?
Oh, you can't be blamed for them.
Blamed?
You were born a Grand Duchess. You lacked the opportunity for social contacts that was given to the rest of us. Gave you a bad start in life.
What do you mean?
Wherever you go, I have to act as your interpreter and apologist.
Get up.
But why?
Obey me.
All right.
And now, since you are such a good apologist, you will offer your apologies to me.
My beloved Tatiana.
Your apologies will be expressed in official form.
General Prince Mikhail Alexandrovich Muratyev, aide-de-camp to His Imperial Majesty, offers Her Imperial Highness the Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna his very humble apologies.
Approach.
Ouch!
How dare you say ouch? You're an officer. You're not permitted to feel pain.
Very well, Highness. The ouch is withdrawn.
Oh, darling, darling, darling. You're forgiven.
Completely?
Completely. Kiss me.
Ah, how good it is to be Russian.
And insane.
Life for us is so very, very sad. And so very, very beautiful.
And so tiresome. I'm starving. Oh, give me some money, Mikhail.
Money?
Yes, I'm going shopping.
But surely not with money.
Oh, Mikhail, don't tell me there's none left.
There is a sum of 100 francs, Tatiana, that is all.
But that is enough.
And out of the 100, we owe 80 to the proprietor of this lamentable hotel.
Very well. You shall be paid.
You're sure?
But of course. I shall pay the landlord 80 francs and buy the food and bring back 80 francs.
Tatiana, I don't understand your arithmetic, but I suspect the honesty of your intention.
Darling, do you trust me?
Oh, within reason, my love.
Then believe me. I swear by St. Peter and St. Paul. I swear to bring back 90 francs. I shall buy some cutlets of horse and some potatoes, and I shall bring back 95 francs and 2 artichokes.
Tatiana, you're very fond of artichokes, aren't you?
No, I hate them. But while the grocer's selecting the poorest potatoes, I shall be left alone amongst the artichokes.
I humbly beg that the Father of all living may look the other way, that he will not see the Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna, cousin to the Tsar, arrested for stealing artichokes.
Nonsense. I'm never arrested. Mikhail, did you hear a knock?
I'm under the impression that I did. If
It's our friend, the landlord.
If it is, I shall deal with him. Enter.
Madame Courtois? Who? I have a hat here for Madame Courtois. Oh.
We don't doubt it, my dear child, but she's not here.
This is not where she lives, but the concierge told me. Oh, you are Russians.
Yes, we cannot disguise it.
And the lady, you are the Grand Duchess. Oh, but I should have known it at once. Your Highness permits me to kiss the hand. Oh.
Charming, charming.
Stand up, my child.
It was all the concierge's fault.
Oh, the concierge is an idiot. Now, here, take your little hat box and... Wait. This box is rather heavy.
Oh, no, thank you, Your Highness. Good day, Your Highness.
Wait, I think I'd like to see that hat, please.
No, Your Highness, it's not what
I might decide to buy it. But open the box.
I promise you, Your Highness, it is...
Mikhail, open it.
Certainly, Your Highness.
But... Well?
Well, at least it contains no high explosives.
What is it?
Some very interesting documents. Listen, my dear. Workers of France, arise. Join your Russian brothers in the United Front. Well, Mademoiselle Spy, what do you want from us?
What are you going to do with that money?
100 francs? We're going to buy artichokes.
The money you stole from Russia. Yes, stole. It came from the blood and the sweat of the millions. And now you hold it for yourself.
Mikhail, tell her to go.
The Tsar gave you 4 billion francs. We know, and we want it. 4 billion francs.
Mikhail, make her leave at once.
Not yet, darling. Who sent you here?
Do you believe I tell you?
No, but I don't mind asking. Was it Gorachenko?
I don't know.
But we do. You may tell Commissar Gorachenko that you found us, still in good health, though slightly undernourished. Tell him we're prepared at any moment to be caught in one of the traps which he is so thoughtfully laying for us. And when he has caught us, he can burn us by slow degrees, but our policy will remain unchanged. Not a billion, not a million, not 1,000, not a sou.
Fine talk, you white-livered thieves. You think you're safe with your money because you're in Paris with gendarmes to guard you. But we know how to take back what was stolen from us. And when we do, we'll also take your miserable, worthless, evil lives.
The little beast. Of all the spies that have been inflicted on us, Mikhail, that one was the most ridiculous.
You know, Tatiana, someday one of them will kill us.
I don't doubt it.
You're not afraid?
Are you?
No, my sweet. But they do want that money.
You'll never give it to them.
Not a billion, not a million, not 1,000, not a sou.
The greens, the carrots, the peas. That will be 3 francs, madame.
3 francs? That's outrageous.
Oui, madame. And would madame like some artichokes?
No. Give me some potatoes.
Oh, oui, madame. The very finest potatoes in Paris. You, madame, I saw.
What are you talking about?
I saw the artichokes. You put 3 of them in your dress. You stole them.
Stole them? Oh, it's ridiculous.
Gendarme!
Here, what is it?
No.
Why do you annoy Madame?
You are the police. Will you stand by and see me
Oh,
rob?
the man's mad.
Mad, look at her. She bulges all over with artichokes.
Hold your tongue. Go about your business.
What? Go about
Go on. You will be paid for artichokes.
Who will pay me? Who?
I personally shall pay you. Now go.
Oh, the world has gone mad. A gendarme will pay. Oh, c'est ridicule. J'ai jamais...
We are sorry, Madame. You will be troubled no longer. The artichokes are yours.
One moment, please. Why are you doing this?
I have my orders, Madame.
From whom?
The government, Madame. The French government. They tell me whatever Madame steals...
What?
Pardon. Whatever Madame forget to pay for, I am to pay.
I see. We are very much in your debt.
Oh, not at all, Madame. Not at all.
Mikhail.
Yes, my love.
Mikhail, we shall have to move.
Move? From this hotel?
Perhaps from France itself.
But why?
Because we are wards of the state. Today I went to a new grocer and I learned why I've been so successful. The French government, the benevolent French government, pays for all the food I carry away.
Pays for it?
Yes.
The swine, putting us in their debt.
Mikhail, we must pay them. We must find out how much it is and we must pay them every last sou.
But how?
Take the money from the bank.
Never.
Oh, but it would only be a little bit to save our honor. Surely heaven would forgive us that.
No, Tatiana. I received that money from the hands of a czar. It is into the hands of a czar, whoever he may be, that I shall give it back.
Oh, Mikhail. Mikhail, well, what are we going to do?
There is only one possible solution. I must work.
Work? Mikhail, even for fun you mustn't say such things like that.
It isn't for fun, it's for food.
But what could you do?
Admiral Sukhumeen works. He navigates a taxi.
Yes.
And Colonel Trapana works at the Kazbek, doing the dagger dance. I could do that. 2 daggers on the belt, another in the teeth. Here, watch, Turner. Oh,
no.
Ooh.
There, you see? You would be full of holes the first performance. No.
But, Tatiana, we'll starve. We'll die of starvation.
I refuse to die, or to let you die. We must find a way to live, Mikhail.
Tatiana?
Yes?
I once heard of 2 of our people. They went into service.
Service?
He became a butler, and she a maid.
Butler and a maid. How did they find the position?
I don't know. Oh, yes. The newspaper. He told me he saw it in the newspaper.
Oh, quick now. Here, the paper. Now, where do we look?
This is it. Domestic situations vacant.
Let me see.
There. Married couple.
Uh-huh.
Number 4, Avenue de Tourville. Butler and housemaid. 2 rooms of their own on the 6th floor.
Oh.
Use of motor car to go shopping in. 1 Sunday out of 2, central heating.
Central heating?
1 Sunday out of 2. It's absolute paradise.
Oh, but wait. We shall need references.
References? Well,
Oh.
we'll provide them at once. Sit down at the table and write.
Well, what shall I say?
The undersigned, the Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna, states that she has had in her service...
Service? How do you spell it, with an S or a C?
Which looks better?
C.
C, then. In her service, Michel Popov and his wife, Tina Popov.
Popov will not do. They'll think we made it up. The name will be Dubrovsky. You remember the dentist in St. Petersburg. His name is Dubrovsky.
Yes, Dubrovsky. They are faithful, loyal, exceptionally intelligent, skillful, honest, and they do not drink.
Do not drink. Do you suppose they have vodka in this house?
If not, they soon will. Continue. And I am pleased to recommend them in the highest possible terms. And you sign.
Yes, but do you think we've said enough about our good points?
We mustn't exaggerate. Now, we'll call in person. Are you ready?
Yes. Oh, but let's finish the vodka first.
By all means. We may not be coming back.
This is for courage. Here.
A life for the Tsar, Tatiana Petrovna.
A life for the Tsar, Mikhail Alexandrovich.
Forward!
The curtain falls on the first act of Tovarich, and our stars will be back with us after a short intermission. Now, here's a Hollywood restaurant, and a young man and his young wife.
How about a dance, beautiful? I want to show you off.
Oh, show me off? What an idea. This place is full of beautiful women, but I'd love to dance.
Honestly, Joan, there's not a woman here half as beautiful as you.
That's what you think, darling. And I'm glad you do. I hope you always will.
Joan's a clever wife. She knows Ted thinks she's beautiful because he's in love with her, and because she has a skin that passes the love test. When a man's in love, his eyes look closely, and only skin that's smooth and soft can pass this test. It's such a pity when women let unattractive cosmetic skin, dullness, little blemishes, and large pores spoil the beauty of their complexions. Lux toilet soap removes stale cosmetics, dust, and dirt thoroughly, helps guard against choked pores, because Lux toilet soap has active lather. This white, smooth, fine-quality soap is the beauty soap 9 out of 10 screen stars use. It's the beauty soap clever young wives and clever women and girls everywhere use. It's so important to a woman's happiness to keep good looks, to keep romance. Make Lux toilet soap your regular beauty care.
Tovarich was based on a 1935 play by Robert E. Sherwood, which in turn was based on a 1933 play by Jacques Deval. As we said, this particular motion picture starred Claudette Colbert and Charles Boyer with Basil Rathbone and Anita Louise. As we said, the motion picture, we don't have much on the motion picture. We don't. but we can tell you that it apparently did reasonably well. And with the star power, one would think it would have done well. Let's get back to it in a moment. The Lux Radio Theater production of Tovarich from 87 years ago, May 15th, 1939, on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
Seasonal sounds of self-defense. A special seminar on how to make scary-sounding noises in case your girl loses her head after you get a high karate gift set for Christmas. Here is seasonal shout number 2. Sugar! Prom! Shout number 2 can be used on the night before Christmas, in case your girl attacks you passionately under the tree, up the chimney, or all through the house. Now it's drill time. Imagine, 'tis the night before Christmas. You've opened your high karate gift set, splashed some on, and your girl begins to attack you passionately all through the house. Quick, repeat after me. Sugar! Prom! Once again now, so you don't forget it. Sugar! Prom! This seminar has been brought to you for your own protection by the makers of High Karate Aftershave, cologne, and Christmas gift sets. High Karate. Sugar! Prom! Be careful how you use it.
We continue with more of the Lux Radio Theater. 87 years ago, May 15th, 1939, Cecil B. DeMille.
Act 2 of Tovarich, starring William Powell and Miriam Hopkins. The Grand Duchess and Prince Mikhail have fled before encroaching poverty. With their pitifully few belongings in a meager bundle, they arrive at the home of banker Charles Dupont. They stand stiffly side by side in the drawing room as the banker and his wife examine them carefully.
And, you're looking for a place?
Yes, monsieur. We saw your esteemed advertisement, so we're here.
Who were your previous employers?
His Highness General Prince Mikhail Alexandrovich Uratyev.
And his wife, Her Imperial Highness the Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna.
Really?
You have references, of
Oh,
course.
yes, madame.
Here, madame. This letter was written by the Grand Duchess herself.
This reference is most encouraging. Faithful, loyal, exceptionally intelligent. Evidently you pleased the Grand Duchess.
Yes, madame.
What wages do you expect?
Wages, madame?
Well, how much do you really expect? Or how much do you expect to be paid?
Oh, well, we don't know, madame. Well, we don't know at all.
What did you receive in your last place?
Let me see. Just what was it, Tina?
I can't quite remember. It was not a billion and not a million, not a thousand.
Oh, I should hope not.
Perhaps you're not very familiar with French money.
That's it, sir. That's it exactly.
Well, it doesn't matter whatever it is. I shall give 700 to the butler and 400 to the maid.
No, that will not do.
I consider it a very good wage.
It's a most magnificent wage.
No, 400 for the butler and 700 for the maid.
Well, you can arrange that between yourselves. You are engaged.
Oh, may
Thank
the
you,
great
madame.
Father bless you.
You will be here on a temporary basis. Have you a dress suit, Michel?
Dressed? Oh, no, madame.
Well, how did you dress at Her Highness's?
In Russian fashion, madame. Boots, white breeches, blue belt, and a bright red shirt with dagger in the chest.
Very picturesque, but I hardly think that would be quite the costume for our needs.
We should be proud to adjust ourselves, madame.
There are 4 of us here. Monsieur Dupont, your master.
Monsieur?
The master.
Myself.
The lady?
Oh, my lady.
And our children, Monsieur Georges and Mademoiselle Elaine.
Children?
How wonderful.
Children, Tina.
Well, they're quite grown up. Now you may go to the kitchen. That way, please.
Yes, madame.
Yes. Oh, thank you, madame, monsieur.
Not at all, my child. Run along.
To the kitchen, Tina.
Michel.
Oh. You first, Tina.
Thank you.
Well, I think they've made rather a good impression, Charles. I like his manners.
I like her better.
Yes, I noticed that. I saw the way you looked at her.
What do you mean?
She has a very melting expression. Most effective.
Do you realize you're talking about a servant?
Yes, my dear, but also a Russian.
Russian or Swede or Annamite. I'm not interested in housemaids. And I don't at all like the implication that I notice her looks, melting or otherwise.
Hello. Oh, come in, Georges. Come in, Helene.
Father, who were those two odd-looking people we passed in the hall?
Our new servants, but judging by your mother's attitude, I'm afraid they will not grow grey in our service.
Really, Mother, can't we ever have decent-looking servants in this house?
Is there anything wrong with their appearance?
He looks more like a waiter than a butler.
She seems a cheap, impudent little thing.
Oh, be quiet. I want you to understand that I will not let you treat these people like dirt under your feet, as you did Francois and Berthe. They would have been here now if it hadn't been for you.
Mother, please.
Oh, that's enough. Are you dining home tonight?
No. I'm dining with the Comtesse de Morpendy. There's to be a rehearsal of that dreary Venetian fete, and she wants me to be one of the musicians.
You're not going to try to play that guitar of mine.
It's for the benefit of the orphans.
Heaven help them.
Shut up. Oh, for goodness sake, stop fighting.
He's rude.
You're both rude. Insufferable. Where are you going, George?
To the club. I'm going to fence with Aldonati, the world champion.
Then may heaven help you.
Now listen, Elaine.
Don't yell at me.
You're too bright.
Oh, shut up.
I won't.
Yes, you will. Children.
Your vest, monsieur?
Thank you. Michel!
Yes, sir?
You always hum at your work?
Did you say hum, sir?
You were humming, unmistakably.
You're quite right, sir. So I was. It was a sensation of joy, sir, at being in your service. It shan't happen again, sir, I assure you. Now, sir, may I fetch you some medicine?
Medicine? What for?
For your headache, sir.
How did you know I had a headache?
I can see it in your eyes, sir. A struggle against intolerable pain.
You're very observant, but medicine will do me no good. This is a headache that only the guillotine could cure.
Oh, no, sir. There's a Russian remedy that is infallible. My former master, Prince Urachiev, made use of it quite often with immediate results.
You sure it's harmless?
Utterly, sir.
Then go ahead and mix it.
Thank you. Oh, excuse me, sir. Have you a shotgun?
Why, yes, I have. Well, what are you talking about?
Very good, sir. Thank you, sir.
Michel, come back here. A shotgun? What on earth scene?
Good evening, sir.
What do you mean by bursting in on me like that?
Madame wishes to know if you are ready to leave for dinner, sir.
Well, can't you knock?
Knock what, sir?
At the door. You're not supposed to come bursting into rooms without giving warning.
Oh, but I did give warning, sir. I scratched.
Do you always scratch?
Oh, always, sir. The Grand Duchess objected to knocking. It frightened her. It meant only one thing to her, Bolsheviks. And the Grand Duchess...
Yes, if you'll pardon me for saying so, my girl, in the few hours you've been here, I've grown pretty tired of the Grand Duchess and her peculiar ways. In fact, I'm beginning to understand why they had a revolution in Russia.
There would have been no revolution if it hadn't been for bankers.
How dare you speak to me like that? You're an insubordinate, ill-bred, foreign...
Oh, I know it, sir, I know it. And I deserve the punishment you're going to give me.
Punishment?
When Russia was Russia, a servant who talked back to her master was whipped and lifted by the ears and dipped into ice-cold water.
Yes, they went too far in Russia. We don't do any of those things here.
But you must do them. The master is the master and the servant is the servant. Beat me.
Oh, please. I can't beat you.
Oh, but you must, sir, you must.
I've no intention of lifting you by your ears.
Oh, then you forgive me, sir.
Yes, but please get up.
And you will give me the kiss of reconciliation?
What?
When the master forgives, he gives the servant the kiss of reconciliation on the brow.
Oh, I see. Well, there.
Thank you, sir.
Good Lord!
Here you are, sir.
So you scratched, too. You can't knock, I suppose.
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Have I offended you, sir?
No. Oh, no. No. So what is that? Is it water?
Oh, no, sir. It's a recipe, sir. There is no record of a headache that could resist it. His Imperial Majesty himself...
All right. His Imperial... You're sure there's nothing harmful?
I know, sir, that if I have misrepresented the facts in any way, the penalty for me will be a ghastly, lingering death with red-hot bayonets in my eyeballs.
Yes, no, never mind. I believe you.
Do not breathe, sir. Drink it off in one gulp. That's right, sir. Do you see anything, sir?
Butterflies.
Yeah, that will pass, sir. A cigarette, sir?
Yes. What's in that infernal stuff?
A pure gin. 100 grains of salt. 20 drops of ether. And 150 grains of gunpowder.
Gunpowder?
Yes, sir. I took the liberty of opening one of your cartridges.
Gunpowder? Good Lord, if I light a cigarette, I'll explode.
Oh, no, sir. The powder is damp.
Mikhail.
Have they gone?
Out for the whole evening.
Well, how do you like our job?
I say heaven be praised.
I join you in devout gratitude. Especially for the bed.
What bed?
In our room. Didn't you notice it? It's magnificent.
No, I was looking out of the window at the view. Mikhail, we can see the cross on the Orthodox Church. We can see Russia.
It is paradise.
Oh, if I have to leave this place, I shall die.
And I with you. Oh, Tatiana, my darling.
Oh, am I disturbing you?
Oh,
Not
of course not, sir.
Are there any orders, sir?
I want you to clean these foils and wipe up the gloves and masks, too.
Yes, sir. And if you will allow me, sir, I changed the point d'arrêt. These are badly blunted.
All right, change them. I'm fencing with an Italian who goes at it like a bull.
Oh, that can't worry you, sir.
Why?
You have a good reach. Evade the blade rather than engage it.
You fence?
I played at it, sir. Does your opponent keep his pointed line?
No.
Well, then I should not try to bind the blade too often, sir, or you'll be hit.
How?
May I show you, sir?
On guard.
On guard, sir.
Touche. Oh, but I wasn't ready. On guard.
On guard, sir.
Touche.
Oh, please, Michel, let Monsieur Georges hit you once.
I don't want any favors. On guard, Michel.
At your service, sir.
Georges! Monsieur Georges, your sister's calling. Georges, have you gone crazy?
Shut up. Oh, he's a marvel. Come on, Michel.
Very good, sir.
That's enough. I want you to tune this guitar.
Oh, tune it yourself. I'm busy.
Oh, permit me, mademoiselle.
Oh, do you play the guitar?
Oh, yes.
Then perhaps you could teach me.
I should be delighted.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, I've told you before, sir, about binding the blade.
Touche. On guard.
Is that a Russian tune?
Yes, mademoiselle. It's called Black Eyes.
Keep your guard up, sir.
Elaine, go make some cocktails. I'm not going to the club tonight.
I'm staying home, too.
You have a cocktail, Michel?
Oh, I should love one, sir.
3 cocktails, Elaine.
And perhaps one for my dear wife, Monsieur Georges.
4 cocktails, Elaine.
Touché. Ha-ha. That's better, sir. That's much better.
Touche, on guard.
Very good, sir. Again.
Touche, on guard.
You improve very rapidly.
And what's the Russian word for sir?
Wait a minute. Господин.
Friend?
Druk.
Comrade?
Tovarich.
Oh, no,
No?
Georges. Tovarich.
Tovarich.
Tovarich, Michel.
Tovarich, Tina.
Seems funny to think they've only been with us a few weeks.
I feel I've known Tina for years.
He's marvelous.
Yes, she is, isn't she? Elaine.
What?
How do you say in Russian, I love you?
Я вас люблю.
How do you know?
I looked it up.
Oh. What time is it?
7:30. And we want to be well out of here before those stuffy guests arrive for dinner.
We'll be out of here all right. Michelle and Tina are going to join us later at the Russian place. Tovarich, Tina.
What is the matter with you?
Oh, nothing.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. That's nice. I just saw her in the library.
Tina.
Oh, good evening, Monsieur Georges.
What are you doing?
Fixing the flowers.
Oh, please, let me help you.
Thank you, Monsieur Georges.
Where does it go?
On the table, here. You're kind, Monsieur Georges.
Kind? What does that mean, kind? Oh, Tina, don't you understand?
Dear little Monsieur Georges, what do I not understand?
Tina, it was le blue.
Oh, you mustn't say it like that.
Oh, but I mean it. It was the blue.
No.
No?
Я вас люблю. Like that. The way you say it, it sounds like little sick dog.
I love you.
And it's right you should. The master must love the servant and the servant the master. I love you too, Monsieur Georges.
Oh, but don't you see, I love you. Can't you understand that?
Monsieur Georges, you're a dear, delightful little boy, and I'm a housemaid.
You're not like any other housemaid that ever lived.
No. I'm superior. I realize that.
Oh, Tina, I've money. I can make you happy as a princess.
A princess? I only want to be as happy as a housemaid. Now you may kiss me.
Tina.
There. And you mustn't think about me anymore.
Tina.
Because this kind of foolishness bores me. It bores me very much indeed.
Oh, no, Tina.
Please,
come
Monsieur
here.
Georges.
George?
Oh, good evening, sir.
What's going on here?
Oh, it's all my fault, sir.
It was nothing of the kind.
I don't care to hear anything from you. Now, kindly leave the room.
Very well. I shall kindly
leave the room. I regret very much that this has happened, Tina.
You must not blame him, sir. He's such a sweet little boy.
I do blame him and myself for having allowed such bad manners to develop in my son. Come here, Tina.
Yes, sir?
I want you to forgive me.
Of course, sir.
No. You must forgive me in the Russian way. The kiss on the brow.
All right, sir.
Thank you. You have the most extraordinary eyes, Tina. Melting, that's what they are, melting. And your hands, your lovely little hands.
Will you dress for dinner, sir?
I didn't hear you come in, Michel.
I scratched, sir.
Oh, you scratched.
Do you wish to use the blue glasses or the bohemian glasses for the moselle, sir?
Whichever you like, my friend.
The blue glasses, Mademoiselle Helene.
Very well, Michel.
Is my daughter laying the table?
Yes, sir. She expressed a wish to do so.
Bless my soul.
Michel, you are to serve the cocktails. And Tina, my dear, you serve the sakruska. The concierge will be at the door. He'll do the announcing.
Yes, madame.
Very good, madame.
Oh, Charles, have you spoken to them about our guest of honor?
Well, I was about to mention that. Madame, and I appreciate the fact that your sympathies are with the cause of White Russia.
Yes, sir.
And naturally, we understand your devotion to your former employers and the prince and princess...
Oh, for heaven's sake, Charles, come to the point. Our guest of honor tonight is a representative of the Soviet government, Commissar Gorachenko.
Gorachenko?
You've heard of him? Well, Michel?
Yes, sir. We've heard of Commissar Gorachenko.
I've never met him. I suppose he's pretty much of a bore.
He's a most cultivated man, madame, with a very lively wit. A bit malicious, perhaps, but keen. It was he who composed that immortal sentence which was engraved on the door of the Lubyanka prison. 4 walls for punishment are 3 too many.
Well, we must try to forget the past. Gorachenko is now representing the Soviet oil interests. And oil, as we all know, is most effective in smoothing out...
He was not always in oil, sir. General Gorachenko was chief of the investigating staff at the Cheka. At that time, my former master, Prince Uratiev, had some dealings with him.
Really?
Yes, sir. The conversation between them wasn't progressing as smoothly as Gorachenko wished. So, to enliven matters, he placed the end of his cigarette, the lighted end, of course, between Prince Uratiev's fingers. You'll find him very interesting, sir.
Oh, how horrible.
When he was commissar of the fort of Kronstadt, the Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna was imprisoned there. I've heard her speak of him often. He did not confine the cigarette trick to men prisoners only. And he had others, too. Very entertaining.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you're not going to think of these dreadful things when you're serving the soup.
Oh, madame, we shall think only that we are your servants, and that we must be worthy of your trust.
Of course. I knew we could depend upon you. Charles, isn't it time for you to be dressing?
Don't worry, I'll be ready.
Tatiana, don't look like that.
Gorachenko. Oh, the name sticks in my throat.
Darling.
He'll recognize us, won't he? And then it'll all be over. All the happiness we've had here. Our little room. 1 Sunday out of 2. He'll take that away from us like he's taken everything else.
There's work to do, Tatiana. We're servants in this house.
Oh, Mikhail, hold me.
Tatiana.
I'm ready now. We'll go to the kitchen.
After you, Highness.
Pause for station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System. You've just heard Act 2 of Tovarich, starring William Powell and Miriam Hopkins. They return soon for Act 3. But now, it's intermission time. Time to hear from the evening's special guest. But before we do, a word about our product. No one denies the fact that fresh, fragrant skin is appealing. It is easy to be sure of this important charm if you take the Screen Star's advice and make Lux Toilet Soap your daily bath soap, too. One of the very loveliest Screen Stars, Barbara Stanwyck, says, "A Lux Toilet Soap beauty bath is the best way I know to make sure of daintiness. It leaves skin really sweet." Miss Stanwyck is right, because that rich, active lather carries away every trace of perspiration, dust, and dirt. You feel refreshed from top to toe, and a light, attractive fragrance lingers on your skin. Try it, won't you? Make your daily bath a beauty bath with Lux Toilet Soap. And now, here's Mr. DeMille with an introduction to our guest.
Our play tells the adventures of the Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna. We're about to present you now to another Grand Duchess, who's widely known in this country and whose name stands for adventure, dignity, and achievement throughout the world. Our guest has lived two lives. First as a princess of the Russian crown and cousin of the late Tsar. Then as a humble and penniless exile. She's Grand Duchess Marie, who escaped from Russia in the 1918 uprising, when 21 members of her immediate family were killed, who earned her first money knitting and embroidering, and who, since coming to this country, has gained new fame and distinction as an author, lecturer, photographer, and designer. Royalty steps to our microphone now as we switch to New York City and the presence of Her Imperial Highness, the Grand Duchess Marie of Russia.
Thank you, Mr. DeMille. Your play tonight, Tovarich, is one which I saw 3 times and loved dearly. The first time I saw it, I sat and wept through the entire performance. It brought back so vividly, so truly, the problem which I too had to face, that of redesigning my life after its very foundations had crumbled. In 1928, I arrived in your United States with a suitcase, a typewriter, a guitar, and the first draft of a manuscript, partly French and partly in Russian, which I hoped someone would publish. Behind me lay a lifetime which even then seemed half like a dream, a life so different from the one I live now that I sometimes wonder if it really did happen. Right now it seems so strange to think of a childhood spent in palatial halls, surrounded by a retinue of servants, with my nearest and dearest companion, my brother Dmitri. One thing was consistently drummed into our ears, a saying which came down to us from my great-grandfather, the Emperor Nicholas I, who would say to his children, "Always act so that you will be forgiven for being born Grand Dukes." It was good advice and taught us a certain humility and the feeling that we must belong to the world at large, a feeling that I, as well as the 2 Russians in your play, would indeed be lost without. This feeling of humility has made many exiled Russians of noble birth successful at more modest occupations. It is the driving force which compels each of us, whether known to the world as Princess Tatiana or housemaid Tina, to be the best princess or the best housemaid possible. There were times, such as my wedding to Prince William of Sweden, when even being a Grand Duchess was difficult indeed. I can remember bewildering months of preparation, a dress of silver cloth, heavy jewels which only Grand Duchesses wore, the weight of it all so great that once I sat down, I had to be helped up. But the world has changed much since then, and although it has changed quickly, it is not so fast as a proverbial Russian temperament can change. It is our burden and our joy to be able to give ourselves swiftly to whatever mood seizes us, as Tina and Michael so well portray. I try to use this inherited tendency and make myself adaptable enough to fit into life in the United States. Happily, it was not necessary for me to rely only on philosophy for long, for I found a welcome on these shores and a place in your world. I am convinced that you fortunate people who accept your freedom as casually as you accept a sunshiny day do not realize nor appreciate as I do the real greatness of your country. Finding a home here has widened my horizon and continued my education, and I'm indeed grateful for the warm welcome I found. I grieve for the past sometimes, but I cannot regret the lessons I have gained through bitter experience. Life must be lived as it comes to us. I know it is hard to be gay in the face of dreadful events, but I put my faith in a happy ending for Tina and Michael, for myself, and, ladies and gentlemen, for you too.
That was a royal treat, madam.
And the conclusion of the Lux Radio Theater from 87 years ago, May 15, 1939, continues following these important words.
Someday you'll own, someday you'll own. Sooner or later, you'll own generals. Remember your dad with a new car, the tires wouldn't do. He traded for generals right away. Or if it was mom's car that needed, he'd take her along. And general's the one he bought that day. Someday you'll own, someday you'll own. Sooner or later you'll own generals. Sooner or later you'll own generals.
Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, the final act of the Lux Radio Theater, 87 years ago, May 15th, 1939, and here is Cecil B. DeMille.
Now in Hollywood, we present the third act of Tovarich, starring William Powell and Miriam Hopkins. You can see Henry Gordon, Lawrence Grossmith, and Heather Thatcher. It's a few minutes before dinner, and Gorochenko still has not arrived. In the drawing room, the Duponts entertain one of the other guests, Madame Van Hemert.
You Hollanders are a remarkable people.
We've had to be, Monsieur Dupont.
And Gorochenko. What is he like? I confess I'm a little nervous.
Don't worry, madame. He can be agreeable enough when he's in the right mood.
And when he's in the wrong mood.
He has the grace to keep ominously quiet.
Oh, excuse me, madame.
Yes, Tina?
Shall we serve the cocktail?
Imperial.
Oh, no. Please don't do that. Please don't. Oh, excuse me, madame.
What on earth?
I beg your pardon, madame, but just why did you curtsy like that?
Why is she here?
That's our housemaid. She's a Russian.
Yes, she is the former Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna.
No.
You're mistaken.
She was employed by the Grand Duchess.
She is the Grand Duchess. I knew her well in Petersburg. Is her husband, Prince Horatif, here too?
Prince Horatif? Oh, I suppose that's Misha.
Are you sure about this?
I promise you, Madame Dupont, I couldn't possibly be mistaken.
Charles, what are we going to do?
Commissar Gorochenko.
Gorochenko.
Oh, Charles.
Quiet.
Monsieur Dupont, I believe?
Yes, how do you do, Commissar?
Very well, thank you.
My wife, Commissar.
Madame Dupont.
How do you do?
Madame Van Hemert, you already know.
Oh, Madame Van Hemert.
Good evening.
It's a most distinguished gathering. I feel ill at ease already.
You know how distinguished it really is once you see who else is here.
Oh, there are other guests. Well, thank heavens I'm not the last.
Yes, there are others, but not exactly guests.
Would you have a cocktail, sir? Thank you, Oh, yes, thank you.
Hors d'oeuvres, sir?
Yes, I believe I will.
Commissar, about the deal for the oil lands...
Oh, your pardon, monsieur. I drink to you, Madame Van Hemert. The gathering is very distinguished indeed.
Mikhail, wash this one again, please.
Isn't it clean?
Look at that.
Oh, yes. I thought it was part of the design. Hideous china, isn't it?
Yes.
Yet I love it. I shall miss it very, very sorely.
Mikhail.
Madame Dupont has asked us to leave, Tatiana.
Yes, I was waiting for you to tell me that, Mikhail. Oh, God must know that we've been good servants. Surely he'll find us another place.
Yes, I hope so, too.
Oh, my poor tragic pigeon. You weren't nearly so depressed when they burned down the house and destroyed all the beautiful horses in the stable and the Rembrandts in the library.
That was in Russia, Tatiana.
Well, and where are we now?
In the kitchen of a French banker named Dupont.
No, it is our kitchen, Mikhail. breathe the air, my darling. It smells of onions and coal gas and brown soap. But when you breathe it in, it becomes the air of Russia, cold and clean. Wherever we may go, it will be the same. In our lungs, in our eyes, in our hearts, there'll be Russia.
Good evening. May I come in?
What have you come for? The silver?
Get out of here, Gorachenko.
Pick him up with the coal tongs, Mikhail, and throw him out.
I should consider that inhospitable in the extreme. It is my recollection that once Madame was the Grand Duchess of Russia.
I am always the Grand Duchess of Russia.
Exactly. And I'm sure you haven't forgotten that in any house which is graced with your presence, you are the hostess. I am, therefore, Madame, your guest.
The dog is right, Mikhail. Sit down.
Thank you. Oh, you keep your kitchen in admirable order.
Does Monsieur Dupont know you're here?
No, he thinks I'm in the study, looking at a very important document he wants me to sign. I came in here to think more clearly.
And will it help you to think, to see how I wash the dishes?
Oh, I'm sure you do it with flawless grace.
You should know. I was given many lessons of dishwashing when I was under your command in Kronstadt prison.
Oh, that was a rigorous school, Madame.
Yes, those who broke the dishes were shot or beaten.
I see no reason to refer to that, Madame.
Oh, I hold no grudge, Gorachenko.
No, I'm sure you don't.
But I'd like to have you know that when I get back to Russia, I shall have your eyes burned out and the sockets filled with Siberian salt.
And if you do come back, Madame, the most horrible retribution you can think of will be no more than I deserve, because I was guilty of the most unpardonable of crimes.
It does me no good to hear you admit it.
I was guilty of sentimentality.
Oh, sentimentality. That's a rather quaint way of describing it, Commissar.
I was referring to the moment of weakness when I permitted you to escape in that motorboat through the darkness.
You knew that boat was there?
Yes, Madame.
Why did you let me escape?
Well, there was something in you that impelled me to neglect my obvious duty. And I could not rid myself of the belief that your usefulness to Russia had not ended.
That can't be the reason you're here now.
Oh, but it is, Prince Horatiev. I want you to do me a slight favor.
You have only to ask, Commissar, and it will be refused.
I want you to write me a check for 4 billion francs.
Is that why you came into our kitchen for a mere matter of 4 billion francs?
Yes, Madame.
You would excuse me, Commissar. It's time to take in the lemonade.
But first you will sign the check. Won't take a moment, General. For 2 hours I've been closeted there with Chauffeur Dubief of the Bank of France, Madame von Hemmert, whose name is Anglo-Dutch Oil, and Dupont, the representative of the United Petrol. Can you imagine why they were so cordial to me? They want me to sign the transfer of the Bakura and Petropolsk oil fields for the next 50 years.
And will you sign?
I've been fighting to avoid it. For it would mean 50 years of English, Dutch, and French digging Russian soil, capitalizing Russian resources, drawing lifeblood from the veins of our country.
Keep up the fight, Commissar. Don't sign.
Oh, I'm afraid I must, General. For I've been commissioned to find credits in gold for the Soviets of Ukraine and Ural for the manufacture of tractors. If I don't find that money, and at once, some 5 million wretched peasants will starve to death.
I have no money.
Oh, you have 4 billion francs.
That is not mine.
It was given to you unconditionally by Nicholas Romanov.
It was given him by the Tsar.
Ah, yes, Madame, that was 1917, but now...
You needn't continue, Gorachenko. I have refused that money to all the scavengers who tried to take it from me. I've held on to that money as I've held on to my immortal soul. I've even denied it to myself.
Very well, General. I wish I could take you now into the Tsar's room at Tsarkosello.
Is it still there?
Intact, Madame. It has been preserved precisely as it was.
Is my photograph still there?
Yes, Madame. But it pains me to say it. You have now a mustache. Oh, supplied by a barbarous visitor.
Oh.
Well, he was condemned to 10 years penal servitude.
For lèse majesté.
Oh, for damaging the workers' property. Prince Horatiev, do you remember in that room on the wall behind the Tsar's desk a big map of all the Russias?
Yes, I remember the map.
At the bottom of it, to the right, are marked Bakura and Petropolsk. Of all the undeveloped oil fields in Earth, they are the richest. If I sign that agreement with the foreigners, a part of that map will have to be torn away.
Then don't sign.
Well, the peasants must have tractors.
But not from me. I received that money from the Tsar.
And who was the Tsar, General?
He was beyond your degraded comprehension.
I ask of you, Madame, who was the Tsar?
He was Russia.
Yes, he was Russia. And therefore he's not dead.
And now, the money will save him. Mikhail, it's for Russia.
Tatiana, You want me to sign?
Yes, Mikhail. Give him the money.
Tatiana, you loved the Tsar, didn't you? And understood him. He wouldn't have let Bakura and Petropolsk go, would he? Even at the cost of his throne, his life.
No, he wouldn't have let them go. Never. From the depths of his grave, he sees you, and he says that you are fulfilling his trust. From the very heights of the skies, he's reaching down to guide your hand. Sign the check, Mikhail.
Very well, Your Highness. What is your Christian name, Gorachenko?
Dmitri.
Dmitri Gorachenko. One of the most heartless, soulless, ruthless blackguards that ever desecrated the surface of this earth. I have made this out balance of account. The first check and the last.
Tatiana Petrovna Romanova. Mikhail Alexandrovich Oratyev. The flag of the Romanovs no longer flies over Soviet territories, but I shall arrange with the Central Committee that it shall be affixed twice in the map in the room that was once the Tsar's. It shall mark the spot that is Bakura and the spot that is Petropolsk.
And those flags, will they be protected from vandals?
Yes, madame.
And could you also have the mustache removed from my picture?
Oh, well, that will entail a certain amount of red tape. However, it is a promise.
Thank you. That is all.
Goodbye, Imperial Highness.
Goodbye, Tovarich.
Goodbye, Russia.
Tatiana, my dear, are you ready?
Yes. I was just taking one last look at our little room. We shall never see it again like this.
You're beautiful tonight, my darling.
I wore this dress at our last grand ball, and this cape. After tonight, I shall put them away with my dream.
Tatiana, Monsieur George, Helene, they'll be waiting.
Go to the kitchen, Mikhail. Wait for there.
Yes, Monsieur Dupont.
I've been waiting for you here. I want a few words with you.
Very good, sir.
I never dreamed that you could do such a cruel thing to us.
Perhaps someday you will forgive me, sir. But we understand perfectly that you and Madame have every reason to detest us, wish to be rid of us.
No. We do not detest you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
In fact, we respect and admire you. But what will you do now?
The same sort of work, we hope, sir.
Then, if that is what you wish, Madame and I have been talking it over,
Mikhail, I'm ready.
Your Imperial Highness.
Oh,
please,
no.
sir, don't. You were saying...
I was about to say, if you are determined to continue with this sort of work, then why not continue with it here?
You mean you wish us to stay?
Well, that is... it's for you to say.
Before all the saints, sir, I swear to you that never by word or deed should we remind you that we have ever been other than Michel and Tina. You may reduce our wages to nothing. You may beat us with whips. You may cancel every other Sunday we have free. If you wish us to...
Very well, then that's settled.
Oh, monsieur, we're your slaves. Our lives are yours.
No. I mean, that's enough. It's, good night.
Oh, we're saved. Saved. The Russian God has saved us again.
Never have two poor Russians had greater cause for celebration. Come, Tatiana.
Oh, our kitchen. Our dear, darling kitchen. Oh, look, Pigeon. It's snowing. It's so beautiful.
And so sad.
Yes. Everything's so sad, isn't it? Even happiness.
Especially happiness.
Your eyes are full of tears.
They're the reflection of yours, Tatiana.
Oh, we're fools, aren't we, Mikhail?
Yes, my darling. Fools now and forever. Come.
Yes. Oh, no, wait. I've forgotten something.
Your jewels, Your Highness.
The milk bottles, my prince. If I don't leave them out for the milkman, the Russian God won't do it for me. Come, Mikhail.
Forward, Your Highness.
The Prince and the Grand Duchess of Tovarich toss away their titles and face the microphone as William Powell and Miriam Hopkins.
And welcome back, Mr. DeMille. It's surely good to see you in Hollywood again. Incidentally, it appears that we've done a turnabout since I was here last. At that time, I was the one who had just come back from New York.
And at that time, you had something to say not only about New York, but about Lux soap.
And what I said still goes. It's certainly a great help in keeping the complexion smooth and nice looking. I know I use Lux soap all the time, and from my observations around this town, practically every actress regards it just as highly as I do. But getting back to New York, did you have a good time?
Miriam, you should have seen the crowds at the station when I arrived. The whole city was on holiday.
Well.
Bands playing, flags flying, streets teeming with excited millions. And to think they did all that just for...
For you, Cecil?
No, Bill, for the opening of the World's Fair. And incidentally, it's a great show.
Now that Union Pacific is able to stand on its own 2 feet, Cecil, or its own 2 rails, what are you going to focus your camera on next?
Well, I really don't know. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm scheduled to bring back the Thin Man again.
Oh, but that was announced months ago, William, and you haven't started making it yet. What goes?
I've been waiting for the doctors to tell me that I can go out and play, Miriam. Present plan is for me to put on my gum shoes next month at MGM and start detecting again. Meanwhile, many thanks, Cecil, and good night.
Good night, Mr. DeMille.
Good night, Tovarich.
Our plans for your entertainment next Monday will be announced shortly by Mr. DeMille. Assisting our stars tonight were Florence Baker as Mademoiselle Helene Dupont, Jean O'Donnell as Monsieur Georges Dupont, Helen Geddes as Olga, Lou Merrill as Admiral Suchomin, Rolf Sedan as shopkeeper, and Frank Nelson as gendarme. Louis Silvers appeared through courtesy of 20th Century Fox Studio. He directed music there for the new picture Rose of Washington Square. Be sure to listen to the new Lux daytime radio program, The Life and Love of Dr. Susan. The makers of Lux Toilet Soap bring you this enthralling story about the love and problems of a young, attractive woman doctor every afternoon, Monday through Friday. Look in your newspapers for the time and station. The Life and Love of Dr. Susan comes to you in addition to the Lux Radio Theater. Your host, Mr. DeMille.
One of the great screen successes of recent months is reenacted in the Lux Radio Theater next Monday night. Angels with Dirty Faces. This is a melodrama of New York, of 2 boys raised in a breeding place of crime. When they meet again, years later, one has become a priest, the other an ex-convict. Miles apart in beliefs, friendship holds them together until fate steps in ruthlessly to solve their problems. You'll hear this superb drama with the same 2 stars who brought it to your theater, James Cagney and Pat O'Brien, and with them, Gloria Dixon. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents James Cagney and Pat O'Brien with Gloria Dixon in Angels with Dirty Faces. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood.
Your announcer has been Melville Rowe, and this is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
"87 years ago, May 15, 1939, the Lux Radio Theater on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Thanks for being with us on this Friday. And up next, we'll go to Wistful Vista, see what's going on with Pepper and Molly.
To live in an easy way without any cares
All right, we wrap up this edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox by heading to Wistful Vista, 79 to be precise, and see what's going on in the household of Fibber McGee and Molly. This episode originally broadcast May 15th, 1955.
It's time for Fibber McGee and Molly. Sundays through Thursdays, NBC brings you Fibber, McGee, and Molly transcribed. The show is written by Phil Leslie and Len Levinson and directed by Max Hutto. We'll get into our story in a minute, but right now here's a little scene at the McGee's that might take place in any American home.
Hey, Molly, what's a 15-letter word meaning friend?
15-letter word? Heavenly days, McGee. What do you think I am, a 24-volume encyclopedia?
Okay, if you can't answer it, kiddo, I'll figure it out for myself.
Hey, just a minute, McGee. Could it be two words like prudential agent? He's certainly a good friend of ours.
Let me see. Say, you got something there. Of course it's prudential agent. Isn't he just about the friendliest guy we know?
He sure is.
You know, he's one man who's happiest when he's busy helping other people plan a more secure future for their family, when he's showing you how to get the most for your life insurance dollar. Yes, and how you can make all those wonderful retirement dreams come true. Of course, he's also Johnny on the spot if any real trouble comes your way. Among the first to bring you the kind of help you need when you need it most.
Take our advice, friends, and get in touch with your prudential agent tomorrow. Come what may, you'll find him one of the best friends your family ever had.
Here on a Sunday evening in downtown Wistful Vista are two hurrying people.
Hurry, Molly, hurry.
I am hurrying. Slow down a little.
I can't slow down, kiddo. We're just barely going to make the last show as it is. Hey, guess what the cartoon is?
Well, from the way you're hippity-hopping me around the corner, it's got to be Bugs Bunny.
Right. I hope we're not late on account of it, because...
Oh, just look at that line, McGee.
Doggone it, wouldn't you know?
What did you say was playing here besides Bugs Bunny?
Manhunter. Hunter of men in Manhunt.
Oh? Crime doesn't pay except at the box office, huh?
This guy, Manhunter, is the original unblinking private eye. You know, kind of like Dragnet, only a day ahead.
A day ahead of Dragnet?
Yeah, his motto is, if I can solve it for you Thursday, why wait for Friday? Don't you get it, Molly? Dragnet, Sergeant Friday, Thursday?
It ain't funny, McGee.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm laughing at. With us rushing all the way down here, now that long line we got to stand in.
I didn't know you were dragging me to one of those silly Blunder and Thud movies, or I'd have stayed home.
Blunder and Thud? Don't you mean Blood and Thunder?
I mean what I said. All those movie detectives do is blunder around and thud they're unconscious. You see? The only thing they seem to use their stubby little heads for is to stop some other blunt instrument.
Well, I'm not going to stand in this line. Come on with me.
Where?
I'm going to talk to the manager, whoever that guy is up there by the ticket ticker. I'll just say, oh, hey, Bud.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. No seats on the main floor at present. No balcony seats. Plenty of load seats. Step right up to the window for load seats.
Let's go home.
Oh, wait a second. How much is load seats more than the other seats, Bud?
20 cents.
Well, kiddo, it's either that or probably miss half the show waiting in line. 40 cents more. What the heck? It's only money. I'll do it.
Well, I like a plunger, sir. Gloria, 2 load seats for the gentleman. $1.70, sir.
Here you are. Okay, Molly, we're all set. Load seats.
I hope they're worth the money.
Yeah, these seats better be good, Bud, or I'll be back down here with a roar that'll make Leo the lion wish he was back in Africa. Come on, Molly.
For that extra 20 cents, I hope we catch the whole show.
Let's hurry so we don't miss the cartoon, kiddo. Come on, up we go.
Oh, look at all those steps.
Uh-oh. Want me to sneak in the lower floor and see if there's a couple of empty seats?
After we paid for loges? I should say not. Come on.
Okay.
How much further is it, McGee? We must be awfully high right now.
Well, it's like Bob Hope says. I don't know how high we are, but 2 eagles just flew past my head.
Well, you better watch those eagles, my boy. They're probably jealous of the big egg you laid with that one.
Yeah. Onward and upward, baby. Ooh, wow, what a climb.
Now we've got to walk all the way down to the front of the balcony where the load seats are.
Yeah.
There it was, the only clue. A frilly handkerchief with a whiff of tantalizing French perfume and an embroidered monogram which read, 444 Swope Street, apartment 14A.
Oh, dear, the feature picture started already.
That's Manhunter himself. Watch your step.
Why, I've done nothing I'm ashamed of.
I mean, these stairs, they're dark.
Found myself in front of a door marked 14A at 444 Swope Street. I knocked on the door. And as I knocked, the door silently swung open. And there stood Hot Lips. She was about 5 foot tall and must have weighed 100 pounds soaking wet. And even soaking wet, she looked good to me. Our eyes locked.
Here, Molly, here's 2 down in the front row.
Pardon me, please. Pardon. Thank you. Isn't this nice?
Yeah. Complete uninterrupted view. Wait till I get my coat off and I'll help you with yours.
If you'll just hold my handbag. Never mind, I'll just put it here on the front ledge while I take... Grab it!
What?
Oh! Ah, heavenly day.
Hey, what happened? What happened?
My handbag. I brushed it off and it fell into the people down
What hit me? Who's throwing things?
That's an accident, pal. Just hold on to that handbag. I'll be right down there.
There's more fun with the McGees shortly. It's a sad truth, but highway accidents don't seem to disturb us much unless someone in our own family is involved. We are shocked, however, and do become excited when an occasional disaster or catastrophe strikes and claims a large toll of lives. Why? If a tornado over which man has no control strikes several states and takes over 100 or 200 lives, is that disaster any worse than a loss of 100 or 200 lives in a single day or on a holiday weekend in automobile accidents over which drivers do have control in the way they conduct themselves on the highways? You can do your part in helping to fight this disaster on the highways by being a safer driver and working in your community and state for strict law enforcement that means safer traveling for all of us. Keep your car in good mechanical condition for safe driving. Drive with courtesy and caution. And at all times, drive as though your life depends on it, because it does.
She came at me, her little fists doubled, and pounded them on my chest.
Hey, this where my wife's handbag fell down?
No, McGee.
Huh? Where are... Oh, hi, Molly.
Hi.
Hi.
2 rows back, dearie.
Oh, thanks. Hey, you see a handbag drop from the lodge?
Oh, my head. Oh, I think it's split. You the guy that dropped that sandbag?
What you mean sandbag? It was a handbag. Just a little bitty alligator purse.
Oh, felt like a whole alligator.
Ah.
Darn near broke my head. At least I got his percussion of the brain.
Oh, it couldn't have hurt that bad, Bud. I'm sorry about it, but don't talk silly.
I've been knocked silly. Why, I can't even remember have I gotten insurance coverage for this. But have I got a lump on my head? Was it sugar you could make lemonade for a whole picnic?
Hey, where is it?
Right here on the top of my head.
No, my wife's alligator handbag. Should be down here somewhere. Excuse me, lady. Oh, I'm sorry. There's your shoe.
Well, my stars.
I'm looking for a bag.
That's my wife. It dropped back in the next row.
Okay. Coming through, please. Coming through.
Oh! The blow on the head didn't knock me out, but stars floated all around me like colored tapioca. Oh, my head.
Poor guy. I know exactly how he feels. Oh.
Ah, here's the purse. Only everything's so scattered. My gosh, all hemlock. Lift up your feet, will you, Bud?
Okay. But I think I'm going to sue you.
What for? What'd I do? My wife put her handbag on the little ledge in front of the lodges and it accidentally fell off. An accident. Well, it's an accident.
So I'll sue your wife. What's her name?
You got a search warrant, Bud?
What's that got to do with it? You got a search warrant for rooting around down there on your hands and knees? What's your wife's name?
I don't know. I forgot. Excuse me. I think that something belongs to me.
I searched the warehouse in vain for a clue to who had bopped me. Then, just as I was ready to give up, there in the cracked mirror, I saw the lump on my forehead, and stamped there in red, the mark of Hot Lips.
Excuse me, please. I dropped something and I want to get through it. Huh? You there, crawling around the floor. Come out of there. You're missing everything sitting there on the floor. I ain't sitting here. My wife dropped her purse and I'm gathering it up. Oh, here's her lipstick.
Oh, so you're the one.
The one what?
Man squawked that he was bombed. Had a lump on his head. Wanted to sue. Had to give him a 6 months pass, but
Quiet or I'll call the manager.
Yeah, pipe down.
But I'm the manager.
Well, then you ought to be ashamed, disturbing the peace. What do we pay admission for and 20 cents extra in the lodges? So lend me your flashlight so as I can see what I'm looking for and trot back to your popcorn.
You can't scare me with your threats and ambuscades, no-nos.
What you mean, no-nos? I got enough nose to... Oh, that's the picture.
Remember, you're dealing with Manhunter, hunter of men.
You coming out of there or not? I'll get the cop.
Oh, don't get your artificial shirt front with the painted studs in it in such an uproar, Sy. I got everything back in the bag now. And excuse me, lady. Coming out. Pardon me. Sorry, bud. Feels good to stand up again.
Now, if you'll kindly go back to your loge seats.
And so I crushed her to me there in the darkness. And when I kissed her, all of a sudden I knew it was hot lips.
Oh, for the love, my gosh, the end of the picture. Did I do a good job, kiddo? You found everything belongs in your handbag?
Well, seems like I've now got 3 extra compacts. There's no trace of my comb, but here are 5 strange ones.
What?
But somehow or other, there's $8 more in my change purse than there was when I left home, and let me take a good look. Yes, sir. Just to top the evening off, McGee. This is not my handbag at all.
What? Oh, this is ridiculous.
We'll say goodnight to Fibber and Molly in a moment. Here is one sure way to brighten up the daytime hours and speed your chores along. Tune to NBC for the best in weekday listening, morning and afternoon. NBC morning highlights include Mary Margaret McBride, who chats with you in her friendly and informal manner about people and places of interest, along with fascinating little everyday items that'll bring out a smile as sparkling as a glint from a diamond. Make it a bright, happy habit to listen to Mary Margaret McBride each weekday morning. Other favorites on NBC's morning highlights include Strike It Rich, the show with a heart starring Warren Hull. Also, The Phrase That Pays, a fast and funny quiz show with Ted Brown. And in the afternoon, you'll hear from your longtime friend Stella Dallas, Just Plain Bill, Young Widder Brown, and that refreshing new NBC program, Hotel for Pets. Yes, speed the mornings and afternoons along with exciting, entertaining NBC highlights, the best in daytime entertainment. Listen tomorrow.
Hey, did you see this item in the paper tonight, Molly? Gee whiz, listen to this.
Yeah?
It says 12 years ago, a fisherman dropped his wristwatch in the Mississippi River below the Keokuk Dam.
Mm-hmm, yeah?
And yesterday, the same fisherman, fishing in the same spot, hooked and landed a 65-pound catfish, took it home, and told his wife to clean it and cook it.
Yes, go on.
That's all. But isn't that a big catfish? Imagine a 65-pound catfish. Boy, I'd where you going?
To bed.
Oh, good night.
Good night, all.
Fibber, McGee, and Molly is an NBC Radio Network production transcribed. Paul Frees played Manhunter, and Rolf Sedan, the theater manager. Well, like many another otherwise sane male, Mr. McGee fancies himself quite a culinary expert when it comes to his own special recipe for chili con carne. Tomorrow, his yearning for this delectable concoction overcomes him, and you can just see the mess in Mrs. McGee's kitchen now. For further details, be with us again tomorrow night on Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
"71 years ago, May 15th, 1955, Fibber, McGee, and Molly here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Tomorrow, the Lux Radio Theater, April Shower starring Jack Carson and Dorothy Lamour, Opportunity USA, a variety program promoting the Opportunity Drive for the sale of savings bonds, And we'll have Fibber and his chili recipe. That's tomorrow on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you tomorrow. For more Classic Radio Theater, I'm Wyatt Cox.